Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathan Hodem, and I'm here along with Bryson Dees and Alex Hodem, and we are here at Belmont High School. We're going live a little bit earlier. The teams are on the field stretching because of homecoming, so we had to go live a little bit earlier. So we're going to have Coach Connley with you for you in just a second. And we'll have that for you live. And we'll also have a lot of pregame stuff on tonight. Listen, we need you to make sure that you share this with everyone. Last week we had over 4,500 views, and we'll have more if you'll stay with us. I'm going to turn it over to Bryson, and he will have Coach Connley.
How you doing tonight, Coach Connley?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. So you're 2-0 right now. Got a good little wave of confidence going. How does that confidence carry you into tonight's game at opponent territory?
I think anytime you win, I think the kids are excited and they have a lot of confidence, and it's always good to have a confident team.
Absolutely. How much does this win tonight mean to you, being the first win against Belmont at Belmont?
We have a lot of respect for Belmont. They're a really good opponent, tough, physical football team, well coached, and it'll be great for us if we're lucky enough to win this game.
Yes, sir. And the most serious question of the night, we see the Jumbotron. Looks pretty good. We ever thinking about getting one at the Hawk Stadium?
I don't have enough money to do that, so you're going to have ask some other Myrtle fans other than me.
That's above you. I hear you. Well, thank you very much, Coach. Wish you the best of luck tonight.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Coach Connley joining us for the game. And once again, we're going to have some more stuff. We're going to try to get Coach Jackson from Belmont as well so that we can interview him before the game. And we'll be able to get him in just a second as Bryson's on the field. We're going to let him interview Coach Jackson and talk to him just a second about this matchup with the Myrtle Hawks, and should be a great matchup tonight. We'll get into it about the game coming up in just a second. We're going to have a long time pregame because we had to go live early, a lot earlier than we normally do, but we will have Coach Jackson. He's fixing to walk over to Bryson now, hopefully, and we'll get Coach Jackson from Belmont and interview him as well. Myrtle comes in on the night, once again 2-0 on the season. They're undefeated. Belmont's undefeated. Should be a great game. This is a beautiful facility here at Belmont High School, and it's a beautiful place, and they've got a Jumbotron, everything, so this is going to be a fun night. It's their homecoming as well, so it's definitely going to be a fun night. Bryson is going to try to get Coach Jackson. He may not get him. We'll see. He's going to try to get him to see if we can get an interview before the game starts. We want to go over some things for the pregame. We got several things that we want to go over for both teams. Myrtle comes in with a record of 2-0, as we just mentioned. They opened the season with a win at Faulkner by a score of 29-12, and last week beat Potts Camp by a score of 38-6. On the season, Myrtle is averaging 205 yards a game on the ground and 92 yards a game through the air. And Myrtle is averaging 33 points a game and only giving up 9 points a game. Defense and offense have been really good for the Hawks this year. For Belmont, they come into the game 2-0, and they defeated McNairy County in a very good game, 36-34 in their home opener. Then last week, the Cardinals defeated Walden on the road 40-12 as they tell him he's got to move this way. He's got to move this way. They defeated them 40-12 in that game at Walden. On the season, the Cardinals are averaging 38 points a game. And on defense, they're giving up 23 points a game on defense. Next week, the Hawks will be on the road, and they will be at Vardaman next week. And that will be a matchup on the road against the Vardaman Rams. And we will also obviously have it for you here on the Myrtle Sports broadcast. We're going to try to get a couple interviews, we hope, during the game, as we'll be looking to do a couple more interviews, hopefully with some players after the game, Coach Connley after the game. And we'll be able to bring that to you tonight. We want to say to please share this broadcast tonight. I said this as we came on earlier. We are only able to do this because of our sponsors, but we had over 4,000 views last week, which is probably the most we've ever had. And if we're going to have that many tonight, we got to have you share. You'll have to share this for us, because the more people to share, obviously, the more people will know that we're on. So take a minute if you can and just share the broadcast so people will know that we're on. We're on a little bit earlier. We interviewed Coach Connley. We wanted to get him before the players went in, and so they're doing their homecoming now. We're not going to keep it live. Alex will keep the camera on them so you can see them as they're doing this. But we're going to do our broadcast, do the pregame show, and Bryson will be up here with me in just a second as we'll be going over some thoughts about the game and some things that we feel that need to happen for the Hawks to win this game. I want to thank our sponsors of Myrtle Sports Broadcast to make Myrtle football possible. Barnes Crossing Auto in New Albany, Barnes Crossing Chevrolet GMC Ford, where nobody walks away because everybody saves. 534-2266. George's Chicken, the home of the best fried chicken. They also have great desserts like the strawberry biscuits. Go see George's Chicken for supper tonight. Me Pueblo. From handmade tortillas, mouth-watering fajitas to our famous tacos. It's like a trip to Mexico without the airfare. Bring the whole family, relax, and let us serve you a meal you won't forget. Alpha Insurance, your place for the best insurance. Looking for health insurance, life insurance, and car insurance? Call Paul Blancett for your insurance needs. 538-0205. Maxie Motor Company, Union County and New Albany's oldest automobile dealership. We proudly support Myrtle and all Union County schools. We offer in-house financing on most vehicles and also will buy, sell, or trade for almost anything that is legal. Come by and see Chance Maxie, Scott Maxie for any of your vehicles or any of your needs. Farm Bureau Insurance, Union County. Farm Bureau Insurance. Go with the home team. Dennis Buse, 534-4771. Farm Bureau Insurance. Beulah Baptist Church, a great church, 1102 County Road 72 in Myrtle. Brother Easton Smith is the pastor there at Beulah Baptist Church. Sunday school at 10, Sunday morning worship at 10:45, evening worship at 5, and Wednesday evening at 7. God bless and go Hawks. Muddy Mallard, come see us at Muddy Mallard Men's, Women, and Youth Clothing, your one-stop shop for the whole family. Come see us at Muddy Mallard. 539-7016. Myrtle First Church, the church in the heart of Myrtle with Myrtle on its heart. Our mission statement is to serve, witness, and love. Interim minister is Brother Jay Stanley. Join us Sunday morning at 10:15 for Sunday school and 11 o'clock for worship. If you have not shared tonight's broadcast, please do so. You can share it on Facebook, and we would love for you to do that on Facebook for us, because last week we had, like I said, 4,500 views, and man, the only way we're going to be able to top that is because of you. So please help us out tonight by doing that. You don't know what a great blessing that would be for us if you would do that for us. Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning. For any of your heating and cooling needs, give Jason Kent a call, 316-9895. He can help you with your repairs or a whole unit. Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, give them a call. Magnolia Pharmacy. At Magnolia Pharmacy, your health is our priority. Whether you need prescriptions, filled fast, expert advice from a trusted pharmacist, or over-the-counter essentials, we're here for you at Magnolia Pharmacy, 988-7030. See Magnolia Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. Allstate Insurance, Justin Roberts Agency. This is Friday Night Football, and Allstate Justin Roberts is on your team. For home, auto, life insurance, 538-977. Call him today. Allstate, you are in good hands. Bethlehem Church, Pastor Jeff Lawrence would like to invite you to Bethlehem Church. We have 2 different services on Sunday morning, 8:25 and 10 o'clock. Sunday school begins at 9:30. Wednesday night, youth and kids programs at 6. Come join us at Bethlehem Church in New Albany. Dogwood and Magnolia Place, cheer for the Hawks and for your loved ones' comfort. Dogwood and Magnolia Place in New Albany are assisted living communities offering compassionate care and a true home. Call today and schedule a visit, 214-9967. We are about 25 minutes away from kickoff. Bryson has made his way to the where we're at, and we are getting ready for kickoff. We're going to have a little bit of pregame for you coming up as they're doing the homecoming stuff right now. We got a good friend of ours, Danny Brandon, brought us a water up here. We greatly appreciate that. It's a little hot today, and the weather will definitely be a factor in this ball game because your depth. It'll determine a lot who has depth and who doesn't. So that could be a factor today in this ball game. We want to continue to finish recognizing our sponsors. Gooch Properties, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and He shall lift you up. James 4:10. We appreciate Gooch Properties sponsoring us on Myrtle Broadcast. Have a great year, John Hunter, and we love you from Mom and Dad. And he is having a great year, John Hunter is, and I'm sure he will again tonight. Anytime Fitness, tired of making excuses? It's time to make progress. Anytime Fitness, we've got everything you need to push past limits. State-of-the-art equipment, whether you're a beginner or a pro, we've got a spot for you. That's at Anytime Fitness. Mr. Ben Coleman is the owner. Shelter Insurance, Mr. Clint Connley. He wants to help you with any of your insurance needs. You can give Clint a call at 538-9800 for any of your insurance needs. Auto, life, or health. Shelter Insurance. Signature Floors in Olive Branch, Mississippi for all of your flooring needs. Also, Signature Tops for your countertops. Go see Mr. Andy Stanton. Our First Down sponsor for the year is First Southern Bank. First Southern Bank is our First Down sponsors. They offer personal and business services, including checking, savings, CDs, and mobile banking via Key Mobile. That is First Southern Bank. Bryson, let's talk a little bit about this football game. Both teams coming in 2-0. And really 2 good football teams. Belmont has been tested a little bit more than the Hawks, I would say, have. The Hawks were tested a little bit against Faulkner, but really, to me, the game wasn't as close as what the score appeared. Myrtle, when they quit kind of shooting themselves in the foot, were able to pull away and get the win. And then obviously last week, it really never was close for either team as Belmont whipped up on Walnut and Myrtle went on the road and beat Potts Camp. But if you look, and I'm going to give my assessment and I'm going to let you, but if you look at Myrtle, to me, the key tonight is can we clean up our mistakes we've been making, the penalties, the turnovers. Our offense, we hadn't stopped it. Really, nobody stopped us this year. It's whether or not we can clean up and quit stopping ourselves. And we'll see if we're able to do that tonight. I think that's a big key. And in this Belmont passing game, it's not the Belmont team you're used to seeing. They line up used to and run the wing tee and want to run the ball, but this Belmont team throws the ball a whole lot and have some really good receivers. They've got Cersei, who had a touchdown last week, and of course I'm going blank. Aiden Waddle is their top receiver. But talk about for Myrtle, what do you think the keys for tonight is?
Man, this is a game that I'm really excited to see. I've been watching both teams. Obviously, I've been watching Myrtle. I've done a little bit of research on Belmont. Both teams look really stout. Both of them 2-0 right now, rolling on some momentum, like you mentioned earlier. I think tonight the key to the game is physicality. Who can be more physical? Now, Belmont does have a really good passing game, probably the best passing game Belmont's had in years, if not ever. Peyton Farr looks really good in the pocket. Aiden Waddle is a heck of an athlete out wide. Miller Searcy, he's fast, he's quick. But at the end of the day, I don't think the passing game is what's going to win Belmont this football game if they decide to. And I don't think that's what Myrtle has to stand up and stop. I think it's going to come down to physicality. Who can outman the dude across the ball from them? I think Myrtle has every capability to stand up and stop this Belmont offense. They're stout up front. I think it's just going to come down to who wants it more, Nathan.
Well, there's one thing for sure, and I think we both would agree on this. This is Myrtle's biggest test, no doubt, on the season. Potts Camp, I mean, it was a good test for them to go on the road. Faulkner, I thought, had some good athletes, but overall, Belmont's going to be the best team they've seen this year.
I agree.
And I really think in the division, I'm not sure that Belmont won't be as good as anybody we play in the division. Now, Bruce is looking really good in the division, but we'll see. I mean, look, man, we would love to get this win, because if you get this win, you're going to Vardaman 3-0, and you're having a chance to start off really, really well, and it would just be huge. But now it's not going to be an easy task at all. Like we said, this Belmont team's very talented, and are going to do a lot of good things. Coach Jackson has done a good job with this program. When he took it over, I mean, it was not in bad shape by any means, but he's taken it to a different level for me. When you look around at the stadium, you look at the Jumbotron, I mean, it's amazing, really, to look around and see what this football program has grown to. And they'll make some noise in 3A, I think, this year. So if we can compete with them in 2A, I definitely, as a 2A team, I think your season's definitely looking up, for sure.
Absolutely. I mentioned earlier to Coach Connley, confidence. How does the confidence of being 2-0 roll over into this game? And I think Myrtle comes away with the win in this game. That confidence really rolls over when they're going to Vardaman. Momentum is huge in high school football, and keeping momentum rolling is going to be big for the Hawks, getting a big win here. And you mentioned Coach Jackson. I'm really excited to see the coaching battle that happens tonight. Coach Jackson, like you said, is a really good coach. He's got a lot of experience under his belt. He's coached for a really long time. He knows the ins and the outs of football. Very wise guy when it comes to just knowing the game, knowing where to put his guys. And Coach Connley, he's a little bit younger. He might be a little bit younger, but Coach Connley is slick, and he knows ball. If there's anybody that I've met that knows ball, it's Coach Connley.
No doubt. And look, man, what he's done with this Myrtle program is an amazing thing, too. They make it to the third round of the playoffs last year, and I think, depending on where you finish in the division, they're definitely got a chance to make a little run this year. But we want to encourage you right now, if you have not shared, listen, I'm trying to have a little test with Jack Ivey. Jack had about 7,000 views last week. We had about 4,500, which for us as a smaller school is really good, but we need more. We need you to share. So please, please, please just take just a minute right now and share the broadcast for us. We want everybody to know that we're on. It won't take you just a second so that we can have bragging rights over Jack Ivey and his little broadcasting crew that he has here. It's kind of cooling off, and Bryson, before we move move on and recognize some more sponsors, one thing that I want to say is going to be important tonight is depth. I mentioned this earlier. It's kind of a humid night, a little warm, and I mean it's really one of those things where whoever has is the best in shape and plays probably a few more people could have an advantage tonight.
Absolutely. I do believe that Myrtle has more players, but I also think that Myrtle has more players playing both sides of the ball. Belmont has, and Coach Jackson does a really good job confining players to one position, having guys play one side of the ball. Myrtle puts their best guys out there and they play all night. So I do believe that the humidity, the heat might play a factor. Again, I think just the team that, in that situation, the team that wants it more wins for sure.
Bryson, there's one thing for sure. If somebody moves, we're rocking, and we just got to pray it don't rock backwards because we won't live to tell about this if we do in this broadcasting place where we're at tonight. It's their old place they used to do the scoreboard and everything. This used to be the home side here at Belmont, and now they moved it over there. So this one's been here a while, and I had to ask them when I was setting up today. I said, "Man, is this place safe for us to get up in?" And they said yes. So if we fall, y'all just remember that and just kind of let them know they told us it was safe up here.
Nathan, that'd be a long way to the bottom from up here.
Yeah, yes, it would. But we're gonna pray that don't happen. We do want to ask you too, and this is just asking you as we're starting the broadcast. Man, continue to pray for the Charlie Kirk family. It's been an awful week for his family, and we are definitely praying for his family, and we ask you as Hawk fans to pray for that family as well. We appreciate you joining the broadcast. We want to recognize our sponsors once again. We've already done that, but man, we wouldn't be broadcasting these games without them. Every Myrtle Hawk game on Friday night, you can tune in on with us on Facebook and also on YouTube. So if you're at home and you have a smart TV, all you've got to do is go to Myrtle Sports Broadcast and you can watch it live on your TV. So make sure you do that if you're at home, and if you're just watching on your phone, you can obviously watch there on Facebook, and you can join us on that. Barnes Crossing Auto in New Albany, they have Chevrolets, GMCs, Fords, where nobody walks away because everybody says 534-2266. George's Chicken, great fried chicken. They also have great desserts at George's Chicken. Go see them for supper tonight. Mi Pueblo, handmade tortillas. They have great fajitas all the way to their famous tacos. Mi Pueblo, proud sponsor of Myrtle Hawk football. Alpha Insurance, your place for the best insurance. Call Paul Blansett for your insurance needs, 538-0205. Bryson, I'm sure we'll see it tonight, the two-quarterback kind of system, really three-quarterback system we ran. We've had Gibson at quarterback. You've had Elliott at quarterback. I mean, it's just been a rotation, and all of those guys have done a great job, all three of the quarterbacks, and I'm sure you'll see that a little bit tonight. I'm sure for Coach Jackson, that's a little bit hard to defend.
Oh, absolutely. Being an ex-linebacker and defensive-minded guy, it's really tough to see something like that because you never know what you're going to get. You line up one time and Tucker Elliott is at quarterback and he's just slinging that rock. And then next play, John Hunter Smith is taking the snap and he's running it right down your face. It's really hard to tell. It really keeps the defense on their heels. I think it's a great rotation we've got going on here.
No doubt, and I think you'll see that a lot tonight in this football game. Hopefully, John Hunter, he was nicked up a little bit last week. Hopefully, he'll be back at 100% this week. But I go back, really, to me, one of the turning points in the season is they put Gibson in at running back in the middle of the Faulkner game, and it just seemed to really open up the offense. And after that, man, it's just really, we've been a different offense. And so I just thought that was key in the game, and so I really love watching that kid run.
Oh, absolutely. He runs the ball hard, puts his shoulder down, isn't afraid of contact. He has made a world of difference out there for the Hawk offense at running back. The Hawks have about 3 really good runners, willing to put their heads down and just even in open space. They've got a little bit of some sweet feet here and there. They've showed their moments, and they definitely are not scared to run through somebody.
No doubt. And it also got some really good DBs and receivers as well. Maxey Motor Company, Scott Maxey, Chance Maxey would love to come see them for your next automobile at Maxey Motor Company. Farm Bureau Insurance in Union County, go with the home team, Dennis Buse. Give them a call, 534-4771. And some of you have just got on, and we want to encourage you right now, stop. Make sure you share on Facebook. Last week we had 4,500 views, which is a lot for us, and we're hoping for even more this week. So make sure you share it. We want people to know, and the only way they're able to know is to be able to, for you to be able to share it. Beulah Baptist Church, Pastor Brother Easton Smith, Sunday mornings at 10. Worship at 10:45, Sunday school at 5, Wednesday evening at 7. God bless and go Hawks. Muddy Mallard, come see us at Muddy Mallard. Men's, women's, and youth clothing. Your one-stop shop for the whole family. Come see us at Muddy Mallard, 539-7016. Myrtle First Church, the church in the heart of Myrtle with Myrtle on its heart. Our mission statement is to serve, witness, and love. Interim minister is Brother Jay Stanley. Join on Sunday morning at 10:15 for Sunday school and 11 o'clock for worship. Hacienda, great Mexican food. They have great tortillas, and they have great chips and salsa, tacos, whatever you want at Hacienda. Come hungry, leave happy. Only at Hacienda. Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Jason Kent, for any of your heating and cooling needs. If you need a repair, a new unit, call Jason, 316-9895. Magnolia Pharmacy, 988-7030. For any of your prescription needs, call Magnolia Pharmacy. Allstate Insurance, Justin Roberts Agency. This is Friday Night Football, and it all starts with Justin Roberts is on your team. For your home, auto, and life insurance, give them a call, 538-977. Allstate, you're in good hands. Bethlehem Church, Pastor Jeff Lawrence would like to invite you to Bethlehem Church. Sunday morning, they have a contemporary service at 8:25, and they have a traditional one at 10:30, and at Sunday school, it begins at 9:30. On Wednesday night, the youth and children's program begin at 6 o'clock. Go see them at Bethlehem Church. Dogwood and Magnolia Place, cheer for the Hawks and your loved ones' comfort. Dogwood and Magnolia Place in New are assisted living communities offering compassionate care and a true home. 214-9967. Gooch Properties, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. James 4:10. Have a great year. John Hunter, we love you, for Mom and Dad. Anytime Fitness, tired of making excuses? It's time to make progress. Anytime Fitness, we've got you everything you need to push through. Ben Coleman is the owner. If you're looking to lift weights or get on a treadmill, go see him at Anytime Fitness. Shelter Insurance, Mr. Clint Connley. He's got insurance for you, auto, life, health, whatever you need. Go see Clint Connley at 538-9800 for any of your insurance needs. Signature Floors in Olive Branch, Mississippi, and Signature Flooring. They also have tops, the countertops for you. So go see Mr. Andy Stanton for any of your flooring or your tops that you need. First Southern Bank is our first down sponsor. At First Southern Bank, they offer personal and business services, including checking, savings, CDs, and mobile banking via Key Mobile. Now, I know a lot of you are joining us live right now, and we want you to share this. We want bragging rights over the Ivy Broadcasting. We want more views than them tonight, but we can't do that without you, so please help us. You got to share our broadcast tonight. If you're watching right now, just stop and share it on Facebook for us, and then that way you'll have it. If you've got a smart TV, remember you can go to Myrtle Sports Broadcast and go to YouTube, and you'll be able to find us on there. Bryson, right now, both teams have got to be really getting excited about this game. And I know Belmont played McNary, but I would say this, and just watching a little film on McNary, I think Myrtle is just as good as McNary, probably better. So for both of these teams, this is really a big test to see where they're going to be in the season. So what do you think the players are thinking in that locker room right now?
Oh, man, I know that the players in both locker rooms are thinking this is a must-win, and there's just no doubt about it. That's all there is to it. You have to win this game because, like you said, this is a huge test on how the rest of the season might play out. You take a loss here, it might kill a little bit of the momentum that's got going on right here for either teams. It's a huge win. Both teams are sitting in those locker rooms thinking that they must win this game.
Well, we're getting ready for the national anthem, and when it does, we're going to bring it to you. We got the invocation, so we're going to pause just for a second for it.
Allowing us to be here tonight, for people having safe travel to the game. I pray that you'll do a safe travel home. I pray that you will look after these boys as they compete, the cheerleaders as they cheer, the band members as they play. Lord, we thank you for all that you do. We thank you for loving us. We thank you for always being there for us. For in Jesus' name I do pray. Amen. You'll stand for the playing of the national anthem now.
Now, Bryson, one thing we got to tell everybody, it's going to get dark up in this place because there's no lights up here. So we may be struggling to see on our part for this. But once again, if you're joining us right now, please get ready to share this. Bryson, if you're Myrtle, do you want to start the game with the ball or do you want to start it on defense tonight?
I think you want to start the game with the ball. I think there's there's something about just setting the tone in a high school football game, and any football game for that matter, college, anything. You want to set the tone first thing. You want to start the game with the ball. You want to drive down. You want to score, and you want to see just how quickly you can kill the other team's will to play and see just how quickly you can shut them down.
Belmont's already in their helmet ready to run out. Myrtle has not come out yet. We'll get it over there to them when they get ready to run out. Belmont's going to be in there all red pants, red helmet, and red uniform. We haven't seen Myrtle, but we're assuming they're all in their white tonight. We want you to share this. Please share it if you have not already. Once again, this is going to be a fun night. It's homecoming here at Belmont, and for Myrtle, what a fun thing to spoil somebody's homecoming, man. I used to always, when I played, Bryson, you didn't want to lose homecoming.
No.
You never wanted to lose it. But you always got to take it personal when somebody invites you to their homecoming because that means they think they're going to beat you.
That's
too.
what I was just about to say. There's something personal about getting brought to play on somebody else's homecoming. That's something that, honestly, if you're the Myrtle Hawks, you've got to take that to heart, and you've got to be ready to show them that they made the wrong decision.
Well, we're getting ready. We're only about 3 minutes away from kickoff here at Belmont High School. Once again, Myrtle has not made their way out. Their dressing room is really far from the field. It's all the way at the PE gym here at Belmont, so they have a pretty good walk to get over to this sideline to run out. Belmont is already ready. They've got their captains ready. It'll probably be all their seniors with it being homecoming, and we'll let Bryson give those to you coming. Now here come the Hawks. We're going to turn the camera. We'll let you see them as they get ready to come onto the field. The Hawks in their white jerseys, red helmets, and black pants. And it worked last week, and hopefully it'll work again tonight as the Hawks were on the road, and they are of course undefeated on the road and undefeated at home as the Hawks went to Potts Camp last week and actually played another group of Cardinals. And
back-to-back Cardinals.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get back-to-back wins against the Cardinals. That would be awesome. Once again, we're going to keep telling you this, but share the broadcast. Please share it. Once again, last week we had 4,500 views, which is a lot, and we want even more. Bryson's going to get you who our captains are as they're coming through. Belmont's got a ton of them, so we're going to let Bryson get those as they get closer to us, and we'll get them for you. As both teams, now the refs have got them stopping, and both teams are getting ready once again to come onto the field and get ready to kick this football game off. It's going to be a fun game for sure. Belmont's got a good crowd. Myrtle's got a good crowd, and both teams I know are fired up and ready to go in this football game.
I think if you're a fan of some good, hard-nosed, back-and-forth football, then you're going to love to watch this game. I think it's going to be back and forth. I think it's going to be neck and neck, and I think it's going to be a show here at the Cardinal Stadium tonight.
Bryson, why don't you give us some captains for us?
Absolutely. So starting off for the Myrtle captains, we have number 50, Jacob McDonald. We have number 1, Harlan McClendon. We have number 55, Noah Gould. And we have number 58, Ronnie Blevins. And on the Cardinal side of the ball, our captains are number 6, Aiden Waddle. Number 2, Peyton Farr. Number 50, I believe that is Elvin Santos, and then number 77, Flavio Cortez.
Deez, and one thing we're going to have to watch on the Belmont roster, I got it off of Max Preps, and I saw Peyton Worthy was still on there, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's right, is it?
No, sir. Okay, Peyton Worthy graduated last year.
So we'll have to watch that.
I'll keep an eye out for it. I know that Peyton Farr, their quarterback, is number 2. They've got it listed as Cameron Mullins here on the Max Preps roster.
Okay.
But that's fine.
So we'll know some of them. And listen, really with a lot of this, that's what we do. Now, Coach Connley, we know him, so he sends us rosters and all that kind of stuff.
We'll say we got the right one for Myrtle this week.
Yeah,
that's what matters.
We do, and we apologize. We did have one of the names that were wrong last week, and all right, Deez, I didn't even see who won the toss. Did you see it?
I did not. I was looking down at the rosters. We were talking about that.
Well, we're going to put it on the Hawks as they're going to get ready to come out on the field. When Belmont comes out, they're going to have fireworks in the background and everything else. But the Hawks are getting ready to run out over on this other end zone. I do think one thing for the Hawks tonight, you won't be able to just rely on the run. You're going to have to throw the ball a little bit, and we have been able to do that. So we're going to have to do that tonight as well if we're going to be able to win this football game. Myrtle, one of the smallest 2A schools in the state, taking on the 3A Belmont Cardinals. Fireworks going off in the background. Belmont's running out. They're on the field. Smoke is going up, and the Cardinals have run through the helmet, and here comes the Myrtle Hawks. The Hawks are on the field, the Cardinals are on the field, and it is football time here at Belmont High School between the Myrtle Hawks Hawks and the Belmont Cardinals.
You just got to love being under these Friday night lights, Nathan. Fireworks going off, an excited crowd, a good football game ahead of us. There's just nothing better on a Friday night.
Well, and listen, this is one thing I will say for Myrtle, and I think you'll agree with this. The past 2 weeks in the first 2 games, the first drive has not been our best drive. We've had good drives, but we killed ourselves. Even again the Jamboree, we drove it down to the 30 against Biggersville, fumbled it, turned it over. You can't do that tonight. The Hawks will be kicking off. The Cardinals will receive. So the Hawks defense will be on the field first, and they will get tested because this is a good Belmont offense that we'll be seeing tonight with quarterback Peyton Farr. Lots of good receivers for the Belmont Cardinals as well.
Back deep for the Cardinals, we've got number 3, Aiden Rojas. We've got number 6, Aiden Waddle. And on the far side, we've got number 24, Wyatt Phillips. Keep an eye on that number 6, Aiden Waddle. He's liable to break one at any time.
Well, I don't figure we're going to kick it real deep, but we'll see. We haven't been. Stanton is going to kick it off for the Hawks, and if you're joining us, thank you for joining us. It's football time tonight. Good kick by Stanton. It takes a bounce. There's Waddle. He's going to take it over to the side, and he's going to be tackled. Good coverage there by the Hawks, and he'll only get up to about the 33-yard line before he is tackled by a host of Hawks there.
That's a good tackle by number 22, Kyrell Pruitt. Good form tackle, open field, was able to take him down. So we've got the Hawk defense out to begin with. We're looking at, I'm watching number 40, Chris Collins. I'm watching number 24, Drew Stanton. I'm watching number 9, George Barkley. All guys that are ready to be physical tonight.
2 receivers over here. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. Huge hole. And that's going to be a first Southern Bank first down as they just blitzed us on that. And I believe they got a face mask there, too.
I do believe that was a face mask right there at the end. He tried to rip the ball, got his hands a little bit too far inside.
They spread us out there, went right up the middle, and hit a big run there. That's going to be the key. You gotta keep them from running it, because if Coach Jackson teams are able to run it, it's going to be a long night for you.
Absolutely. Coach Jackson's the type of coach that when he gets the opportunity, he's going to run it down your throat as much as he can.
So now, after the run, they're going to be all the way at the 29-yard line because of the personal foul there on the face mask.
They're going to run the same formation to the opposite side.
He's going to hand it again. Better job there by the Hawks. Still going to get probably 3 yards. It's a little hard for us to tell. Maybe 4.
It was the same play to the opposite side. I believe that was number 23, Colton Gordon, on the tackle. Glad to have him back once again. Number 60, Lee Vick, he tried to pull and hit Colton, and he just stood up and took it and made that tackle.
You got a Waddle on the other side. They're going to hand it off on this side on a counter. Good D there by the Hawks. He's not going to have a lot, maybe 3 yards. It'll bring up third down. It'll bring third and what is that, 2 Ds? It's kind of hard for me to tell. So
third and 2 yards.
He got 4 yards on the carry, so a pretty good carry there for Belmont. 3rd down and 2 here as the Hawks defense getting tested earlier.
Number 22, Kyrell Pruitt, had him for about only a gain of 2, but the Cardinals running back was able to push forward and grind out a few more yards.
Hawks right here with a big play on 3rd and 2. They're going to come out, and is that the bone?
That is bone, Nathan. The Cardinals are in bone.
Hand it off right up the middle, big hole, and he's going to have a first down. That's going to be a first Southern Bank first down. And Wyatt Phillips there on the run, and he'll have a first down for the Belmont Cardinals.
Coach Jackson kind of swapped into bone unexpectedly. I don't think the Hawks were ready for that. You could see him scrambling around trying to get in position. A little bit of up-tempo for Jackson.
Yeah, he did there. I think he's trying to catch us off guard. Ball is on the, looks like about the 13-yard line. They're in bone again. They're going to hand it off again, another big hole. There's going to be a hold there, I do believe. We'll see. It definitely should be on Belmont for where it's thrown.
The ref looks like he's making the hold gesture.
Maybe a chop block. It was a chop block. So it will that'll be a big penalty against Belmont, and Myrtle needed that because Belmont was driving, and so maybe that can wake up our defense a little bit.
Not only that, but it slows down the offense. Now then, they don't have the momentum that they had just a minute ago. Our defense can take a break, calm down, and get set and get ready for these next plays.
Barnes Crossing Auto in New Albany wants to wish the Hawks good luck. George's Chicken, famous fried chicken, great desserts. Oh, that's going to back them way up. It'll make it first. Is that 25 there? I believe it is.
Yes, sir. First and 25.
First and 25. Mi Pueblo, great fajitas, tacos. Go see them at Mi Pueblo. Belmont's probably going to put it in the air here. They may not, the way they've been running the ball. They really ran it well. They're in that bone set. You got to watch for pass out of it. They shift over, Myrtle does. They fake the handoff. Quarterback going to keep it. He throws it deep, and he's going to have him. Waddle was there wide open. Two players there on him, but Peyton Farr made a great pass, and that is going to be all of the yardage back and be first and goal for the Cardinals.
Like you were just saying, that Cardinals have a really good play fake out of that bone formation. The quarterback was able to roll out of the pocket, and Waddle had McClendon beat by just a step. It was very close.
One thing we're having a little trouble with, looks like to me, Dees, is getting set. We got to get set quicker, and we're just not. It looks like we may have jumped off sides there. We did. There may be timeout there, Myrtle. I think it was a timeout, Myrtle.
It was a timeout. I think Coach Connley wants to get his boys under control.
It's been a dominant drive right here by Belmont as they started all the way at the 33-yard line, and they have drove it all the way to the 5. We had them first and 25, and then they hit a couple big plays. If you have not shared tonight's game, please do. Please share tonight's game. We want to get a lot of views, and we encourage you to share it if you have not on Facebook, and you can also watch on YouTube as well at Myrtle Sports Broadcast. Beulah Baptist Church, Pastor Brother Easton Smith wants to say good luck to the Hawks. Sunday school at 10, worship at 10:45, Sunday evening at 5, and Wednesday evening at 7. That's Beulah Baptist Church. Farm Bureau Insurance, go with the home team. Dennis Buse, 534-4771. First and goal for Belmont. They're actually at the 3-yard line. Handoff is going to be in for a touchdown. And I'll be honest, that was a really dominant drive there by Belmont.
It was indeed. That touchdown play right there, Myrtle was able to clog it up in the middle. They've done a really good job clogging it up in the middle, which is what you have to do on bone, but securing the edge. Kylie Estes, the running back, number 18, he was able to hit a little cut step and bounce it out and make a touchdown run. If Myrtle can keep stuffing it in the middle like they just did, I think we'll be all right going forward.
It looks like Belmont's going to go for 2 here. They're in that bone set again. Myrtle kind of adjusts. Now Farr comes under center, takes the snap, going to play action. He's going to roll out, throw it, got him, and that's going to be a good 2-point conversion to, is that Waddle?
It was Waddle. Number 8, Jaquarian Milan, he got a little caught up on the play fake, took a step upfield, and wasn't able to recover quick enough, and Waddle just got behind him.
8-0 Belmont with a lead. One thing Belmont's offense has done this year is score points, and so we're going to have to get our offense to where we're scoring as well. Muddy Mallard, come see us at Muddy Mallard Men's, Women's, Youth Clothing. Your one stop for the whole family, 539-7016. Myrtle First Church, the church in the heart of Myrtle with Myrtle on its heart. Our mission statement is to serve, witness, and love. Sunday morning at 10:15, Sunday school, and worship at 11. Hawks getting ready to receive this kickoff. Bryson, I'll be honest, I have not seen much of the Belmont kicking game, so I don't know about it.
I haven't watched. I haven't really paid attention to the kicking game either. I know that's number 24, Wyatt Phillips, kicking it off. Be ready for anything.
Pretty good kick over to the left side. The Hawks are going to take it. That's McClendon. He's got a little seam there up to the 35. He fumbled the ball. They're going to call him down, I do believe.
They do call him down. That's what you want for as a kick returner. Number 24, Wyatt Phillips, kicked it right to the man, Harlan McClendon, and we had a very good wall in front of him. Number 3 for the Cardinals was able to slip through and make a good low tackle, but it was a good wall that we had put up.
One thing this Belmont team has done is given up some yardage on defense. So we'll see if the Hawks offense can go. There's the offsides there early.
Man, first thing.
Number 12 there jumps offsides for the Cardinals, and that was very quick. We'll take the 5 yards.
Absolutely. They didn't even try. They didn't even run a fake snap count. He just jumped.
First and 5. Elliott is a quarterback. Gibson the running back. Heavy set to the left side. Elliott takes it, hands off Gibson. Pretty good hole there, about 3 yards. So to bring up second down, looks like 2 as the ball's up to about the 43-yard line.
Really good push by the Myrtle offensive line. They were able to move the Cardinal defensive line. The linebacker core for the Cardinals stood up and was able to plug the hole. But great push for the Hawks.
Stacking the box, they're going to hand it to Gibson again. This time he's going to be hit for no gain. Third and 2.
Number 15, Ben Ewan, made a really good tackle in the backfield. He kind of blew through the hole right there, made a good read on the Hawk offense.
They're really stacking that line, so you don't have a lot of room to dance around. You got to just hit it when you get in there and get what you can get.
Right. You got to find number 24. You got to find those numbers on his back, and you got to follow him.
McClendon's 101 over here on the right side. We'll see if we take advantage of that. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and he is going to push, but he's going to be short. 4th down and 1. We'll see a big decision here for Coach Connley.
He's just short. Number 55, Cade Sparks in the backfield for the initial contact, slipped off, and Ben Ewan came up and made a clean-up tackle.
You know, our offensive line has got to get pushed tonight.
Absolutely.
And right now, I feel like Belmont's kind of winning the line of scrimmage. Both sides of the ball, that's where the game's going to be won. If you can't run it, you're going to be in trouble. 4th and 1 here for the Hawks. Elliott trying to draw them off, unable to, and they're going to take a timeout. And that's the second timeout of the first quarter for the Hawks, as it's 7 minutes to go in the first quarter, and we're down to 1 timeout here.
Well, I don't hate the strategy with one of the Cardinals jumping off sides on the first play. That's not a bad strategy to try to draw him off right there on 4th and 1. The Cardinals stayed disciplined right there.
4th down and 1 coming up. We're going to see if the Hawks will go for it or will they punt it away.
On this side of the field, I think you just got to go ahead and send it away. Trust your defense.
Well, I tell you, I'm going to disagree with you. I think you got to go with the defense, our defense struggling like they did that last drive. I think points, you're going to have to score them, and so I think you got to go. I would love to see Stanton going right up the middle, but it looks like we may punt this thing. Now we're in punt formation.
It would be kind of a big risk to take this early in the game.
We don't have enough men on the field, it doesn't look like. Now we run one on. The punt is away. It's going to be a good one.
Really
good punt. He may go field it, so go get it. And there he goes. He gets it about the 12-yard line. So now Myrtle's defense has got to get a stand here after unable to score on that drive.
That right there is some of those little things that you look for in a football game that make a difference. Flipping the field position on a team, making the Cardinals have to make a long drive if they're able to. Those little things like that make a difference in the game. Now we've got to put our trust in our defense and just let them go to work.
Hawks defense will come out. First drive, Myrtle went 67 yards for a touchdown. Now the Hawks are trying. We're going to fix the score. I haven't fixed the score yet. I apologize for that. Now the Hawks are going to try to get a stop on this second drive. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on the other side. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. Better defense there by the Hawks. Looks like he's hit for a loss there. Now, I don't know if you saw it, but I may be wrong, Bryson, and you help me if I'm wrong. Over the left side, they had 2 receivers. It looked like we had 1 DB over there.
I wasn't paying attention to that. I'm not going to lie to you, Nathan. I was looking at the H-back with the receiver, Nasty, really close inside. That kind of threw me for a loop. Really good defense for number 21, Braden Russell. He's another player on this defense that you've got to watch out for.
We're really tight here on second down. They're going to throw it, looking to throw it. He's got him there, and it's going to be caught at about the 22-yard line. That's going to be close. It looks like it is going to be a first down. First Southern Bank first down.
I think they had everybody fooled on that. I know I was fooled. My eyes were inside watching those pulling guards turn up and hit the hole, and Peyton Farr was able to leak out and hit number 4, Miller Searcy, in the flats.
They really are keeping us away from the quarterback by us focusing on the running backs, like you said, on the play action. They got 2 receivers over here to the right side. We got 1 DB again. They're going to hand it off, and there's going to be nothing there. We're shutting down the run a little better this drive, but now we got to stop the pass and keep them from getting first downs. Hacienda, great place for your family to eat. Hacienda wants to say good luck to the Hawks tonight. Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning. If you're looking for repairs or a new unit, go see Jason Kent at Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, 316-9895. Heat timeout with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Belmont leading this game 7-0. If you have not shared tonight's game, please do. We need every one of you to share tonight's game so more people can see it. We said this to start the broadcast, 4,500 views last week, so we had a lot of people watching. And the only way we're going to be able to reach that tonight is if you help share it. So please help share tonight's game. Magnolia Pharmacy, for all your pharmacy needs, go see Magnolia Pharmacy, 988-7030. Allstate Insurance, Justin Roberts Agency at Allstate Insurance. Give them a call, 538-977 for any of your life, health, or auto needs. 2 receivers over to the left side, 1 to the right. You've got Searcy over here, and you've got Waddle over there, 1-on-1 on the left side. Farr looking to pass. He throws it. It's going to be caught, and he breaks it, and he may no, Gibson's going to knock him out of bounds, but not before a big game.
Really good throw and catch by number 2, Peyton Farr, and number 6, Aiden Waddle. Run a little simple out route. I believe that was number 2, Noah Waldrop. He was playing a little bit off and was able to get beat underneath. Wasn't able. Well,
he went with a little
tackle.
Out route, and I think thought he was going deep. And I said this before the game. Other than the Biggersville game, we've really not seen a passing game like what Belmont has.
No, we haven't.
It's just a different look. Myrtle really stacking that line. They send somebody in motion. They're going to hand it off. He's got a little hole there. Got about 3-4 yards. Call it 3. It'll make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
Number 9, George Barkley on that tackle. One thing I'd like to point out for the Hawk defense as far as stopping the run, they're doing a lot better coming up field and making tackles. I've noticed Braden Russell, Colton Gordon coming up field, making some really good tackles, not shying away from the contact.
7-0 Belmont. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. Hawks desperately need a stop here on the 2nd and 7. And it'd be nice to get a big loss here. Right now, our DBs, we got to come up with a turnover. They got 2 receivers out here to the left, and we got one DB. Now they shift somebody over. Now they go a little out route over on that side, and he's going to get a few yards, not really much. It'll bring up 3rd and 5 as they threw it to Rojas there.
A little curl route on the outside. I think he was hoping to catch the ball and kind of make a move, but Waldrop come upfield and made a really good tackle, was able to shut that down.
This is definitely 4-down territory for Belmont as they're inside the 30, so they'll definitely be going here.
Oh, absolutely. This would be a really big stop for the Hawk defense if you're able to stop them on 4th.
And once again, this is a hot night, so our defense is going to get tired if they stay on the field a lot. Bone set. They're going to hand it off to the big bat, and he is going to push forward for about a yard, and it'll bring up 4th down. So 4th, and it looks like, no, we'll call it 4th and 2. So 4th down and 2. You got to watch the quarterback roll out here because Farr had a quarterback roll out a while ago where he threw it, but he also can run it. He's really fast. So you got to be careful and watch that here on this 4th down. Would be a huge stop for the Hawks. This is a possession play right here.
Absolutely.
He's trying to make them jump off sides, unable to so far. He's probably going to call timeout. We'll see. It's down to 15. Coach Jackson calls timeout, and then they hold up, and it'll be timeout Belmont with 3:54 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bethlehem Church in New Albany, Brother Jeff Lawrence, Bethlehem Church. He would love to invite you to their contemporary service at 8:25. Traditional at 10:30, and then at 9:30 they have Sunday school. Youth, children meet on Wednesday night at 6. Go see them at Bethlehem Church. Allstate Insurance, Justin Roberts is here for you at Allstate Insurance, and he would love to give you a quote on your auto, home, or life insurance. Give him a call, 538-9777. Big 4th down play. This could be a huge play in this ball game. If the Hawks could get a stop here, you feel a lot better.
Absolutely. It's huge for the Hawks right now because you know the Cardinals are going to come out in that bone formation. It's huge for the Hawks to stand up, stand strong, and stop it in the middle. But like you said earlier, you've also got to watch for that little bootleg by Farr. They like to run that.
I would be watching number 6. They're going to hand it off. He's over to the left side. He's going to have it. 1st down, Belmont. Estes there on the carry, and they were just unable to stop him.
That was a good run by number 18, Kylie Estes. The Hawks had that clogged in the middle. I don't think they could have gotten but a half, maybe 1 yard on that run up the middle, but Kylie was able to bounce it outside.
So far, Hawks really having trouble stopping this Belmont offense. Need a turnover. Bone set again for Belmont. They hand it off to the right side. Good hold there. He's going to have 2 yards, so it closed quickly. So it's going to be about 2nd and 8.
He was stood straight up. He had his shoulder lowered, and number 13, John Hunter Smith, came up and stood him up, kind of picked him up a little bit, made a great form tackle, driving him backwards, and only had a gain for about 2 yards.
Dees, this is one thing I'm saying on offense. You're not going to get a whole lot of possessions because Belmont's going to milk this clock. So when you get one, you've got to take advantage of it if you're the Myrtle offense tonight.
Absolutely. That's just the kind of ball that Belmont plays, and you got to take advantage of every opportunity.
You better find 6. They're in the bone set, play action. Peyton's going to roll. He's going to run it this time. Not much there. Myrtle coaches are hollering, wanting holding. They don't get it. It'll be 3rd, and it looks like about 5.
Good call out there, Nathan, on the watching 6. You really predicted that pass play right there.
Did we have him covered?
Call on the coach.
Yeah, we had him covered. Looks like the referees are not liking what the Hawk coaching staff has to say. I don't really think there was anything foul going on our side, but the referee threw a flag and is pointing this way.
I think it's going to be a personal foul on the sideline. It may be a sideline warning. We will see. Now Coach Connley wants an explanation.
They are going to march the ball forward.
That's a little childish there from the ref, as he's just trying to say holding.
Yeah.
And then you throw a personal foul. If you can't take that, you don't need to be refereeing.
There really wasn't anything foul or harmful going on the Hawks sideline. I don't really understand that penalty right there.
I heard what the coach said. You got to call holding. And so now it'll be a first down. That's a tough break.
Nathan, I can assure you I've heard much worse.
Oh, yeah.
On a football field that has not gotten called.
First and goal from the 9. Bone set. Handoff right up the middle. Good stop there by Myrtle.
Again, great stop, great coverage in the middle. You got multiple Hawks. Number 40, Chris Collins, I believe. Number 1, McClendon was in the pile in there somewhere. Number 20, Marquis Spencer. Great stop there for the Hawks.
And I tell you what's hard here that makes it tough on your defense. You know play action's coming.
Right.
So you can't really just stuff everybody. And they've got good receivers they can send out. And I'm sure they're fixing to do that here. He fakes it.
Right,
he does. Rolls it back. He's got a chance. It's flattened down. What a play there. McClendon, that was a heck of a play.
That was indeed. The Hawks were prepared for that play. They saw it coming. McClendon made a really good read on the power back, number 15, Ben Ewan, and he almost undercut that ball. And let me tell you, if he would have caught that thing, he would have been a gone cat, I promise.
What was he last week, a gone man?
I don't remember. I said something like that.
Oh, what a play there. We got to get another stop. We'll see if Belmont, they might would kick it, but with them going for 2, I don't know. You got Waddle over there. You got to be careful, and you're going to need a little help on that side, I have a feeling.
Third down, Cardinals don't have much option here.
They're going to throw it, and they do. It's a little slant, and it is incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down. So better defense there by the Hawks. Much better.
They run a little quick throw. Waddle didn't seem to be ready for that throw. Peyton was just trying to get it out of his hands fast.
It was kind of just really you want 2-step drop steps back, but he took 1 step and got rid of it.
Yeah, he did. I think it was designed to hit that quick, and Waddle just wasn't ready for it. But
we had good coverage.
Waldrop was playing good coverage over the top. I think if Waddle would have caught that, he wouldn't have went far with it.
Belmont calls timeout with 1:29 to go here in the first quarter. The clock is still running. I didn't know it ran during timeouts there, but it was. And so we're at 1:26 in the first quarter here. It's been a long first quarter. Belmont leading at 7-0. And I told y'all it was going to get dark in the press box, and it is dark. So I'm having to use my flashlight for my ads tonight and our sponsors. Dogwood and Magnolia Place, cheer for the Hawks and for your, I'll hook it up over here. And for your loved ones, it's a great assisted living place at Dogwood Place and Magnolia Place in New Albany. So if you're looking for an assisted living place, go see them there. You can give them a call, 214-9967. Gooch Properties, LLC, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up in James 4:10. Have a great year. John Hunter, love you from Mom and Dad. And in Anytime Fitness, Ben Coleman, the owner, if you're looking to get in shape, go to Anytime Fitness. They have great treadmills and everything for you to use. 4th down, 4th and goal for Belmont. It looks like we're going to have a flag. Is it a flag?
No, sir. That's going to be a timeout for the Hawks.
Timeout, Myrtle. Myrtle is out of timeouts.
They wanted to get an eye on that formation, see what they thought the Cardinals were going to run, call a timeout real quick.
Well, and you hate to run out of timeouts there, but you're okay with it because it's such a big play.
In a game like this plays like this, big 4th downs really determine the outcome of a game, even this early. I've had coaches in the past that always preached 4 or 5 big plays make the game. No matter where they're at, could be the very last play, could be the very first play. But about 4 or 5 big plays really make the game, and this right here is a big play that could determine the outcome of this game.
Dees, we had somebody ask a question, and I'm going to let you do it. Can you explain the bone formation?
The bone formation, that is a power eye set, a variation of the wishbone, but they bring it into an eye formation, if that makes any sense. They have a fullback and a power back in a backfield with the quarterback under center and the tailback deep.
4th and goal. Peyton rolls out to the left. He's looking to pass. He's going to throw it up. It is incomplete. I hear the whistle blowing. I don't know what it's blowing for.
Really, really good coverage by the Hawks right there. Number 1, McClendon. Number 24, the linebacker, getting back there, Braden Russell into coverage. And great pursuit by the Hawk defense, not letting Farr roll out and get around him, keeping the pressure on him, and great defense all around.
That was a big stop there. 8-0. Hawks with a stop. Appreciate y'all telling us we had a score wrong. I apologize for that. It was 8-0 instead of 7-0 as they got the 2-point conversion. Let's see who our quarterback is. We hadn't seen John Hunter. It looks like it's going to be him.
John Hunter is going in with the play.
Elliott started at quarterback. Now John Hunter's in there. Looks like Stanton is going to be over here on this right side as it'll be big set to the right. He's going to keep it. The quarterback will get up the middle. He'll get a couple yards there. We'll see how many. Looks like pretty good gain. Maybe 5 yards there.
Really good gain. I think what just happened right there is the Myrtle Hawks trying to give Belmont a taste of their own medicine. That was a 2 H-back set in the backfield, Stanton and Braden Russell on each side, and they just did with a double lead right through the A gap. John Hunter got behind them and had a good 6-yard run, 6, 7.
Yeah, it looks like 5. I think is what it is. 2nd and 5. Same set. He's going to get it. He's going to run it right up the middle. Another big hole. And that should be very close to a First Southern Bank first down. It will be a First Southern Bank first down. Our sponsors tonight of Myrtle Hawk football first downs.
Really good run, and if there's one thing I've learned from watching this Hawk offense, it's that if something's not broke, don't fix it. They're going to keep pushing it down the Cardinal defense. Get ready to see some ground and pound.
And I will say one thing we need is we need a pretty good drive here to rest our defense, because our defense was out on that field for a long time in that first quarter.
Absolutely.
Heavy set again here for the Hawks. Looks like heavy set to the right side, no, left side. He's going to take it. John Hunter will right up the middle. Good hole again. Looks like about 5 more yards.
That was number 7, Jace Gibson, back at
quarterback. It was Gibson. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they traded him in.
So we're going to call it 4 yards instead of it's kind of hard for us to see. Alex has to set up in the middle, and so we have to put him there so he can film, and then Bryson's all the way on the other side, and so I'm looking over Alex and looking over a pole to kind of get that. But after the end of the first quarter, we'll head to the second with Belmont leading it 8-0, but the Hawks are driving. Bryson, thoughts on the first quarter?
Really good first quarter. It's exactly what we expected, exactly what we talked about in pregame. The Cardinals come out playing both physical in the bone formation and also throwing the ball around a little bit, like something they haven't always been able to do, doing that a little bit. The Hawks had a rough start to begin with, but they stood strong defensively on that last drive, getting a big 4th down stop in the red zone, and now they're off to a really good start driving the ball. I think you give the Cardinals a taste of their own medicine and see how they like it from here on out.
Well, I tell you, man, we have not been a first quarter team all year.
Right.
So I'm interested to see what adjustments we make. Coach Connley's always done a good job so far this year
job making
of adjusting. So I feel like he'll do a great job of doing that. Shelter Insurance, Mr. Clint Connley would love to help you with your insurance needs. Give him a call at 538-9800 for any of your health, auto, or life insurance needs. Hawks football, as it will be 2nd and 5 here. They have it 1st and 10 on the scoreboard, but it's 2nd and about 5, maybe 4. Quarterback going to take it, go right up the middle, gets a pretty good push there. He's going to be short of it. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it 2.
That offensive line is really pushing, really trying to just dominate the Cardinal defensive line. I think that's the key for the Hawk offensive line, is just domination up front in the trenches.
Well, you need this first down. You need a First Southern Bank first down, because we want to keep the clock running with the ball.
Absolutely.
And then also we want to keep that Belmont offense on the sideline. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3, I say you just keep hammering them, Nathan.
Heavy set to the left side. Gibson at quarterback. He takes it. He's going to run it, and he's going to be very close. It will be
a first down.
A first Southern Bank first down as Gibson. Good run there, and that's what you need. And I'll be honest, if you could set up a perfect drive right here, it would be to take about 5 or 6 minutes off this clock and just tick away and score a touchdown here.
Absolutely, without a doubt. And I think that's exactly the approach they're taking right now. Like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep grinding.
Down to 10:50 to go in the half. We're going to have it, hand it off. Good hole on the right side, and that is going to be number 23 as he gets a gain of about 8 yards.
That was a really good run. A huge hole opened up on the right side of that offensive line. I believe number 53, Jimmy Maness, he was really making a big push. Number 55, Noah Gould. I always like watching Noah Gould work on the right side of that offensive line. Made a huge push and a huge hole.
Well, one thing for Myrtle, like I said, this offensive line has been good this year.
They have.
And they're going to have to be good tonight for them to win this football game.
A lot of big, strong guys up front.
Handoff right up the middle again. Going to be very close, maybe about a yard short. Going to be 3rd and 1 coming up.
I think the Cardinals right now, their main goal right now is just pile it up in the middle. They're getting driven back. I think they just got to try to pile it up in the middle if they want success on defense. I think if you're the Hawk offense, you keep doing what you're doing. 2, 3, 4 yards at a time, that wins a football game, Nathan.
You want to get here if you don't get it to where you're close enough where you can go.
Absolutely.
There's going to be procedure, I'm afraid. No offsides, no. You're going to call it on Myrtle.
Oh, yep.
Somebody was lined up offsides. That's such a big call.
That's a hard penalty right there on 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, having to march them back, making it a longer and less manageable 3rd down.
Unless one of our guys were lined up offsides, that's what I guess what he called. He gave lined up in the neutral zone there.
Yeah.
So it had to be, I guess, somebody lined up because it would have been false start the other way. So it's going to make it 3rd and 7. This is much harder to get here. We'll see what we do on 3rd, and it looks like 7 now. 9:20 to go in the half. Quarterback takes it, going to run it right up the middle. Not even going to be close to the first, and it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th, and it looks like 5, and it looks like the Hawks have already made the decision. They're going to punt.
The Cardinals were able to pile that up right there. The Hawks probably a little fatigued after running over and over and over and just wasn't able to make the push up front that they needed.
Well, once again, though, we make the mistake. I mean, if it's 3rd and 2.
If it's 3rd and 2, that's...
Yeah, and when you line up off sides, that kind of gets you.
That's a lot easier.
Punt is away. It's a good punt. Waddle's going to go and try to get it. He's not going to be able to. Good roll all the way to the 20, to the 15, to the 14. That's a great punt there.
Once again, the Hawks pinned the Cardinals inside the 15-yard line, and I do believe that made a difference on that last drive because they had to drive from inside their 15 all the way to the other end of the field and ended up stalling out.
Well, Bryson, one thing I'm kind of waiting on to see, they're manning up McClendon for sure, so you're going to have some shots. And you may have to let him go get some tonight, especially when they start stacking it in in the box like they did there.
I agree.
I expect Belmont to open it up a little more here. They went more to the run set the last drive. I feel like they'll go more shotgun and try to throw the ball around here.
There's a pretty comfortable amount of time on the clock. I think it'll be balanced, but I do think you're right. I do think they're going to try to take a few more shots.
We're definitely playing all man here. You got 2 receivers over here to the right side. He's going to hand it off. Great job there by the defense. I tell you, the defense is really stopping the run much better.
They are
much better.
The linebackers, the inside-outside backers doing a really good job coming upfield, and the defensive line's doing a whole lot better just getting off those blocks, making a move, using their hands, and getting shedding somebody and making the tackle.
It'll be a 2nd and 10, no gain there. And look, I'm a little surprised that Coach Jackson's not throwing it more than he is. They've thrown it really well early, and they kind of just went away from it. We'll see if they go back to it here. They got 2 receivers to the right. Myrtle's got 2 DBs there.
They've got Jace over the top deep.
They're going to throw it deep here. McClendon there, one-on-one. I'll take that matchup all day.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I think we've got a flag for passing. No, we don't. Never mind. I'm sorry.
It's 3rd down.
Well, I saw
something on the field, too.
Yeah, I saw Coach Connley talking to the ref, and I don't know if that's a patch of dirt in the field.
Yeah, because I saw it, too.
What.
It does look yellow.
I was like, man, no way.
Because I said if that was pass interference, I don't know what it is. But I don't think we're too much worried about with Rojas over here on McClendon. Now, he may beat us deep, but I'd like our matchup there.
Oh, yeah. McClendon's really good in coverage.
All right, they got a couple over to the left side this time. They're definitely going to be throwing it. You want pressure.
The Myrtle is blitzing.
It's picked by the Hawks. There he goes. He breaks one. He's all the way to the 15. Great pressure there inside the 14, and the Hawks are in business.
That's a huge play for the Hawks right there. Number 2, Noah Waldrop sitting back in coverage and just waiting on that ball to be delivered.
Well, Bryson, one thing I saw, and I've kind of questioned it in my mind, like, why are we pressuring so much? Why is the clocks running?
That's a good question, Nathan.
The clock is still running. There's been about 20 seconds run off during this interception. 7:25. But what I was going to say is we're coming after him now. And he threw that off his back foot, and we made him pay for it.
We blitzed both backers, number 21, Braden Russell, and number 9, George Barkley. They were both back there in Farr's face. You got to remember, as good of a quarterback as Peyton Farr is, this is his first year playing. He can panic a little bit under pressure, and that's what happened right there.
Quarterback John Hunter, he's going to go right up the middle. Good little hole there.
Good hole. It was piled up. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field right there, but a good little gain.
I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. I think you're going to have to put one up here in a minute. 2nd and 7, because I'm not saying this is a must touchdown, but you really need to get points out of this, Bryce.
Well, from that interception, you really turn the tide. You really turn the momentum. The Hawks are fired up. The sideline's fired up. Coach Connley was really fired up. A touchdown here would be huge for confidence and momentum.
Run that clock right up the middle to Gibson. He's got some holes. He breaks it. He breaks another, and it's going to be inside. Touchdown, Myrtle Hawks. I thought he was inside the 1, and the ref gave the signal for the TD, and the Hawks are back in this football game.
Really good run by number 7, Jace Gibson. He tried finding something inside, wasn't much going there, and he bounced it out and found some room, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone. Took a pretty hard lick there in the end zone, come off the field, but great run by number 7, Jace Gibson right
Hawks
there.
are going to go for 2 to try to tie it up. I can't just explain how big of a touchdown that is.
Oh, that's
clock
huge.
down to 5. We have no timeouts. Quarterback going to take it, run it over to the left. He's trying to get in there. He does not. There's going to be a flag. It's going to be hold, I believe.
It's going to be hold. There was a little bit of jersey
We've got a player injured, and I hope it's not John Hunter.
He's getting up a little slow, but he did get up on his own.
It looks like he's grabbing his shoulder there. We did not get the 2, so it'll be 8-6. 8-6. Myrtle trails it. That was a great play. Just unable to come up with a touchdown there.
Awesome run right there by Jace Gibson. The 2 points wasn't successful, but hey, we're on a roll right now.
Well, the defense has looked a lot better those last 2 possessions. And like I said, they're not a first quarter team. They haven't been all year.
Right.
And tonight was no difference, but this second quarter is looking a lot better.
The second quarter has been a drastic difference for sure.
Shelter Insurance, Mr. Clint Connley wants to help you with any of your insurance needs. Give him a call, 538-9800. Signature Floors in Olive Branch, Mississippi for any of your flooring needs. Also Signature Tops with all your countertops as well. First Southern Bank, a sponsor of our First Downs. First Southern Bank is a proud sponsor of Myrtle Hawk football. Stanton is looking to kick it off, and the Hawks going to try to stop this high-powered Belmont offense once again. I tell you one thing I think we're doing, Bryson, is I think we're resting a couple of our – that's a fumble on the kickoff. You got to cover now. He breaks through to about the 30, and that's going to be it. And they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Number 15, Ben Ewan, tried to field that ball, had a bad angle on it, slipped right through the hands, and he was lucky to scoop it back up and try to get a few yards.
Bryson, what I was saying, I think we're resting McClendon a little bit on offense to let him be rested up for defense. We've got a heat timeout as it's 6.5 minutes to go in the half. This is such a big drive here because Belmont gets the football to come out in the second half, so you definitely can't give up points here. Barnes Crossing, Auto in New Albany. They got GMC, Chevrolets, Fords. Go see them at Barnes Crossing Auto, where nobody walks away because everybody saves. George's Chicken, great chicken, great desserts. Home of the strawberry biscuit, George's Chicken. Go see them at George's Chicken in New Albany. I want to say this, and we keep saying it, but look, last week we had 4,500 views, and we need you to share tonight's game, okay? If you'll share it, we're trying to beat the Belmont broadcast with how many views we have. So the only way we can do that is for you to share it for us. So please make sure you stop and share it on Facebook, and we would greatly appreciate that. Last week we had 4,500 views on the game, and hopefully we'll have even more tonight. Mi Pueblo in New Albany, great tacos, fajitas. Mi Pueblo in New Albany. Bring the whole family and let us serve you a meal you won't forget. Alpha Insurance. Call Paul Blanchett for any of your insurance needs, 538-0205. Belmont coming out, shotgun formation, going to hand it over to the left side to Miller Sersha. He gets upfield, gets a few yards. We'll call it a gain of 5. There's a flag.
I believe that's going to be a late hit out of bounds. There was a lot of slinging around going on outside the boundary. We'll see what they say.
Flag on the play.
No, that's on the Cardinals.
Look like maybe a block in the back. He's turned away from us, so it's hard to tell. So they're going to back him up. He put his fist together. If any of you who are on the broadcast know what that is, I don't know what that is. So they're going to back him up. It will be 10-yard penalty, and they'll back them up. First and 19.
If you'll notice that last play, the Cardinals were in a wildcat formation with number 18, the running back, Kylie Estes, taking the snap. That's interesting here. And
they're in that again.
We haven't seen that yet.
It's going to be motion there. And see, that's the thing. When you have a new quarterback, the cadence is a little different.
Yeah.
And it looks like number 2's coming back in, so that sure will be Peyton Farr coming back in. And sometimes, Bryson, you put in these little wrinkles and you end up out fancying yourself because you get a lot of penalties off of it.
Right. And I think the Cardinals are looking at about
first and 23.
First and longer than that.
Well, they had a first and 25 while ago and got it, so we gotta watch it. They're still in that heavy set here. He's going to run it over here to the right side, and there's nothing there.
The Cardinals were very determined to run that play, very determined to run that set, and the Hawk defense was just here for it. Number 77 was in on that play, Taiwan Bankhead, and then you've got 21, Braden Russell, both in on that tackle.
5:50 to go, second, and we'll call it again, 24 to go. 5:40 to go in the half. Hawks with no timeouts, so we need to get the football back. You'd love to get the lead here. Maxey Motor Company, if you're looking for an automobile, go see Scott and Chance Maxey. They'd love to sell you one. Heavy set again. Belmont's probably going to throw out of this eventually. Nope, he's going to take it, go over to the left side, nothing there. Third down. That's a big stop, and look, you're third and forever now.
That's huge. That's about third and 21, I would say, maybe third and 20.
I'm going to ask a question, Bryson. I'm no football coach. Are you a little surprised with them going with this set here?
I really am. That's a little unorthodox, especially getting backed up so far. You would think you'd have to come out of it and do something a little bit different. They're going to try to stick to their guns. Be a great stop for the Hawks.
Now you got your regular quarterback back in, Farr. There's going to be offsides. Not what we need, because that makes it more manageable. It'll be 3rd and 17 now.
A little bit more manageable, but that's not as big of a penalty as it would be on 3rd and 2 or anything like that.
But one thing you don't want to see, just be disciplined. You know what I mean? Watch the football, fire off. You got time. Now the refs wanting him to run the clock, and he's not running the clock, but during timeouts we run the clock. 4:40.
Backwards.
We jumped again. Now it's 3rd and 12.
Well, see, now that becomes a problem. You do not like to see that as a coach at all. I believe we're going to check out number 59, Elijah Millsap. He's probably going to get a conversation from Coach Connley.
That is twice we have done that. 3rd down now and 12. Very manageable now. You got to get pressure. You know they're going to throw it here. You got to find 6. He's over here to the right.
Yep. You've got to play.
McClendon better watch him going across the middle. Now we got a timeout, Belmont.
Like you said, you've got to watch out for number 6. You got to. I mean, you know that's the guy they're looking for right here on a big 3rd down play. If you can get in front of him, make sure nothing gets behind you, I think you're playing it pretty safe.
Farm Bureau Insurance, Union County, Dennis Views. Give them a call, 534-4771 for any of your insurance needs. Beulah Baptist Church pastor is Brother Easton Smith. Sunday school at 10, worship at 10:45. That's Beulah Baptist Church. Sunday evening at 5, Wednesday evening at 7. God bless and go Hawks. I have no idea what you're saying. Muddy Mallard. Come see us at Muddy Mallard. Men's, women, and youth clothing. Your one stop for the whole family. 539-7016. Bryson, huge 3rd down here. You just really, I mean, I'm going to tell you, even if we don't score, you don't want to give up points here, because it just, they get the ball to start the second half. We got too many men on the field. He's able to get off, thank goodness. They're going to roll over here. Got 2 receivers over here. Peyton's going to look to go. He's got nothing there. Throws it up, patted down, almost picked. Great defense there by the Hawks.
Great defense. Number 21, Braden Russell, is able to. He played perfect football right there as a linebacker. Not coming too far upfield, chasing the quarterback and allowing anything behind him. Staying close enough to keep far from progressing with the ball, but also staying far back enough to do exactly what he just done, being able to bat down that ball. He's I believe he's listed at 6'2", with a huge wingspan. That makes a big deal there on that bat down.
Don't get a rough in here.
No, absolutely not.
You'd rather not even come after it. Terrible punt, but it's going to get a bounce, but it's not going to be much of one. It'll go to about, he touched it at the 48, or 47 should be.
Bounced off his foot there.
I don't know if they're going to mark it there. They didn't. They marked it at the 48, but it should have been marked at the 47 where they touched it there. So Myrtle's going to take it over. We got 3:47. What we need is a touchdown drive to take the lead at the half and have all the momentum.
It would be absolutely huge to score right here. Not only do you score right here and go up on the Cardinals, but you also get the ball out of halftime, and you get the chance to score and make it a two-score game. Huge drive coming up for the Hawks right now.
And I would take 8-6 if we have to. We just don't want to give them any points.
Right.
Well, I think it's been a dominant second quarter for the Hawks, where it was a dominant first one for Belmont.
Absolutely. The Hawks and the Cardinals are trading blows right now, and you got to love it as a football fan. It's fun to watch.
Hawks in the power set to the right side. Elliott at quarterback. Bad snap. He rolls around. He's going to throw it up. He's got a man. It's caught all the way to the 30, to the 20. He's knocked down there, but it'll be first down, Myrtle Hawks, the first Southern Bank one.
Big throw throw and catch. Number 10, Tucker Elliott, was able to drop back and make a beautiful throw over the top of the Cardinal defender. Number 14, Jeffrey Hall, come down with that catch and then got a few yards after the catch. Big play for the Hawks right there, getting them inside the 25-yard line.
What a huge play. Now you want to kind of grind a little bit.
Absolutely. You want to try to knock some of this clock out, wear the defense out, go into halftime looking pretty good for the second half.
Handoff going to be up the middle. Good hold for the Hawks. All the way down, looks like, to about the 15-yard line, so it'll be a 5-yard gain. Myrtle will have it 2nd and 5.
Great hole. Opened it up opened it up wide for number 22, Kyrell Pruitt, and he was able to make a good run and put his shoulder down for some extra yards.
And Bryson, I want to say this, the one thing that I love to see right now, this offensive line getting a little push. Belmont's defense getting a little winded now, it looks like.
Exactly. And like I said, that's going to play a difference here in the game.
Elliott going to roll out to the left. He's being pressured, throws it. It's going to be incomplete.
The Hawks on this sidelines want a holding call for on the Cardinal defense. I think it's well warranted. I think there was a little bit of a tug of a jersey there on the guy flaring out of the backfield. Very good throw by number 10, Tucker Elliott, just right off the fingertips.
Well, if he was held, that might be it. It was hard for me to see, so I apologize. Like I said, when we get down to this end zone, it's just a little harder for me to see.
Big third down for the Hawks right here.
You're definitely going to hand it off to Gibson. Gibson dancing, gets upfield. He's going to be short of it, but gets about 3 of it, so it's going to be 4th down.
That's very comfortable though if you're the Hawk offense. Fourth and
looks like maybe 1 yard and a half.
They're ruling it a first down.
They did rule it. Well, he's moving it. We'll see.
They're moving the chains.
Or they did move it. Wow. Bryson, he spotted his foot. It looked like 2 yards short.
Spotted it short and then marched the chains up.
So we apologize. We'll take that First Southern Bank first down.
Absolutely.
Now, who is at quarterback? It's Elliott again.
We got Tucker Elliott at quarterback.
Minute 45. He rolls over to the left. He's got time. He throws it to Stanton, to the 5, to the 4, to the 1, and he didn't get in, but he's all the way to about the 1 yard line with a minute and a half to go here.
Right at the 1 yard line. You got to say that's the Hawks' best pass play. Being able to have multiple levels for Tucker Elliott to throw the ball, and the shortest level was what you just saw. Number 24, Drew Stanton in the flats. Nobody within the vicinity of him.
Bryson, I want to eat this clock a little bit. You still got 25 seconds on the play clock. Hold up. Take your time here.
Absolutely, but I think
we're going. Gibson with it up the middle, and it is a touchdown, I do believe. Yes, it is. Touchdown, Myrtle Hawks. 12-8. The Hawks take the lead.
When you're that close to the end zone, all it takes is a little push, and that's exactly what the Hawk offensive line gave their running back. Just give him a little bit of push and was able to get him in there for the touchdown.
Bryson, I will say this again, and I think you'll agree. This Belmont defense is tired right now.
They are. They are very wore out. They're not used to having to stand up and play this kind of football. Haven't had to yet, and they're not used to it tonight.
They're going for 2 here. It's going to be John Hunter up the middle, and he is going to have it.
Standing up.
14-8. Myrtle leads it. Big drive there for the Hawks.
Big drive, boosted by a big play by number 14, Jeffrey Hall. The big throw and catch from Tucker Elliott to Jeffrey Hall, and then just a finisher by the Hawk offensive line and the Hawk running backs, able to grind it out.
And I want to say this, Bryson, the way Belmont throws the ball, you got to be careful.
You do have to be careful.
I know we're bringing the heat, and we've been able to get to him, but they've got some receivers that can sneak out, can get open if you're not careful.
That's the thing. They have sneaky receivers, and that's hard to play as a defense. Sneaky receivers like Waddle, sneaky receivers like Miller Searcy. But the Hawk defense has done a good job here lately putting pressure on Farr and still having having good coverage back deep. We have the athletes for the coverage, and that's the difference maker.
Bryce, I can't see. Do you see how many timeouts Belmont has? I know they've used 2.
Yeah, I believe.
No timeouts. Danny says neither team has a timeout.
Neither team has a timeout.
So that's big with 58 seconds to go.
I believe if you're Belmont, you take a knee and take it into halftime.
You need a good kick here. The kick is going to be offsides, I believe, on the Hawks. We'll see. Offsides against the Hawks.
58 seconds, you might have time if you're a Cardinal to get a few quick plays out of bounds and take a shot. You got to be ready for anything if you're the Hawk
Bryson,
defense.
I tell you what I am. I see a lot of college teams do this in the last 2 minutes, especially the last minute. If you get a good play on first down, you're going to hurry up and run more. And if not, you're going to kind of just take it to the locker room.
Yeah, I think that's the approach you have to have here.
Anything short of a first on this first play, though, but now with that offsides, it can change field position here.
It can indeed.
You definitely can't give up a touchdown here on the kickoff. 14-8 Myrtle. Kickoff is off the Myrtle, off the Belmont defender, and they're going to have great field position. I think that changes everything.
That does change a lot. Field position makes a huge difference. I don't hate the kick by number 24, Drew Stanton.
It just hit him.
It was off the foot, really close to being recovered by the Hawks. So I don't hate the kick at all. Now you just have to trust your defense to stand up and stop whatever Belmont's going to try to cook up right here.
I see Belmont going here with just a little short pass to try to get out of bounds. But if you can keep them in, it's going to run at least 20 seconds off by the time they can come back to the line. Yeah. One thing I know they're not really good at is we got too many on the field, I do believe.
We took Waldrop off the field. That's not good.
There's a little quick pass. I tell you, man, Peyton looked really, really good in the first quarter, but he's just kind of rushing his passes now, I believe.
He is. He's a little off balance, and I think that's what Coach Connley was going for coming out into this game, was just keeping the Cardinals off balance. Having a lot of miscommunication on this Hawk defense.
We got 12 on the field now that we get one off.
They're trying to switch into their nickel defense, which means they put an extra defensive back corner out on the field to defend the pass. Had to get number 9 off the field. 2
receivers over to the left. Peyton going to roll back. He's going deep on this side. He's got coverage there. He come up with a catch. What a catch.
That's an insane catch. You have to give credit to number 6, Aiden Waddle.
We had triple coverage on.
Triple coverage between 2 men, was still able to come down with a catch. Yeah. Great play. You just got to tip your hat to the offense.
And you want to know why that kick was such a big deal there. Clock's not running. It should be running. I don't know why it's not. Now they spike it 51 seconds.
That is not what you want to see from the Hawk defense, giving up a play like that and letting them get close to the end zone.
I thought it was pretty good defense.
It was good coverage.
It was just good catch.
Again, you got to just tip your hat to the offense and tip your hat to the receiver. I'm just saying, it's not something you want to see.
It was one of those stop and go routes. Clock is running now. I don't know what we're doing. Now it's down to 48. So
I ain't got no idea.
Nobody knows what's going on with the clock right now.
Now it's at 51, so I don't know. Now they put 3 seconds back on. They were resetting the play clock. 2 receivers to the right. You got Watto over to the left. You expect them to go over there. Peyton looking to pass. He's going to throw it up to Watto. You got McClendon. There's picked! McClendon picks it. He's up the sideline to the 40, all the way to the 45, and it'll be 1st and 10 Myrtle Hawks.
That's perfect defense for the Hawks. The Cardinals trying to take a shot to the end zone, and that's exactly what you want to do.
Did you
want to stop
see?
that.
I think he didn't see McClendon coming. You got to give Peyton credit. I mean, he threw it up. He thought it was one-on-one, and McClendon came over from that side. And now here's the question: if you're the Hawks, do you take a shot here with 39 seconds?
I think getting the ball out of halftime, I think you just down it and you go into halftime and get ready to hopefully take some domination into the second half. Again, I want to point out, I think you got to give credit to the coaching staff on that interception as well as McClendon, because like you said, Peyton Farr was watching the one-on-one matchup, and McClendon came out of nowhere. I think that was designed.
And it's the second pick of the night for the Hawk defense. Elliott's going to throw.
They're going to take a shot.
He's got him deep across the middle. It's caught by the Hawks at the 40. First Southern Bank first down. What a pass by Elliott.
Big pass by Elliott. Big catch by number 11, Wyatt Butler. Being able to make that catch and stand strong with the contact coming. Waddle made a pretty good hit on him, but he was able to hold on to that ball anyways.
There's going to be a penalty flag, though, on the play. My goodness. This guy over here on the side dropped the flag. It looked like to me late.
Do you know what they're trying to call, Nathan?
I don't know if he said we lied. If it's a false start, it should be blown dead.
It should have been blown dead at the
I'm going to tell you, man, I do not like how they don't blow that dead. Now I think
agree.
if you're Coach Connley, you just go into the half, because we do get the ball, right, to start the second half.
If I'm not mistaken, we do get the ball going into the second half.
1st and 15. He's going to nail it. And that's going to be the half. And at the half, now we stop the clock again. Now they're going to get it running. So that's going to be the half, and it's going to be Myrtle Hawks 14, Belmont Cardinals 8 at the half. What a half of football. Listen, if you joined us late in the first quarter, Belmont absolutely dominated the first quarter. Came out, drove the opening kickoff down our throats, scored a touchdown, got the 2-point conversion, and then on the next drive, Myrtle was able to they were able to stop them on their second drive deep in the territory of Belmont, and then since then the defense has really stepped up, Bryce.
Absolutely. What I think happened in that first quarter for the Hawks, they were playing on their heels, and as a football team, you never want to be playing on your heels. They'd come out, they didn't know what Belmont was going to throw at them, offensively or defensively. Playing on their heels, not knowing what's coming next. But after the first quarter, the Myrtle Hawks adjusted, the coaching staff adjusted. They give Belmont a taste of their own medicine, running it down their throats, mixing in a little bit of the pass to keep the Belmont defense on their heels, and really dominated the second quarter. Now up 14-8. It all comes down to who wants to dominate the second half.
Well, and listen, both coaches are going to have to make adjustment at halftimes. And look, These are two great coaching staffs. Belmont's got a good staff, Coach Jackson, and Coach Connley, obviously a great coach as well. And listen, I want to say this. Belmont punched Myrtle in the face in that first quarter. That first drive was a punch in the face drive.
They set the tone. I mentioned that before the game. They set the tone off the bat, and it made a difference. It really put the Hawks in an unsettled position for the entirety of the first quarter because they set the tone right off the bat. But what the Hawks did really well is they adjusted and they got ready and was able to stand strong and dominate the Cardinals on the flip side in the second quarter.
Well, we will be seeing here in a few minutes who makes the best adjustments at the half. Danny Brandon, my main man over here, has got us some stats at the half. Belmont, 199 total yards of offense. Myrtle with 110 yards. Belmont 7 for 14 passing with 2 interceptions. Belmont with 7 first downs. Myrtle with 5 first downs. And Myrtle, of course, completed that a couple passes there at the end because they completed one more on that. So here we are at the half, and we're going to let you watch the Belmont High School band. We'll turn our mic up so you can see them. I'm going to ask Alex just to zoom in a little bit, and then after that, we'll come and bring you some more sponsors and more Myrtle Hawk football. Thank you for joining us. If you have not shared tonight's broadcast, please do. We want you to share it so more people can watch it. Hawks are leading at the half 14-8, and we're going to let you watch Belmont High School band, and then we will be back with more football here in the second half. Belmont High School marching band. We wanted you to be able to hear them tonight. And once again, we appreciate you joining us on Myrtle Sports Broadcast. We do have a score. 31-0 at halftime, Boonville over East Union. 31-0, Boonville over East Union at the half. Myrtle leading this game by a score of 14-8. We are already up to 1,500 views tonight alone, so please keep sharing our broadcast. We got several. Miss Virginia Sloan, we appreciate you sharing it. And Miss Laura Lee is watching. She says, way to hustle Hawks. And Miss Susie Bowman says the Go Hawks, and I know she's looking forward to starting that tennis program. Eli Skinner says Myrtle has come a long way since he played. Belmont used to slaughter us annually, and they have come a long way. Miss Gail Stanton says she is watching from Florida, and she is cheering on these Hawks. Come on, boys, from Bobby Stokes, and we've got several others watching. And once again, thank you for watching, and please share if you have not. We want to recognize our sponsors of Myrtle football. Muddy Mallard, come see us at Muddy Mallard Men's, Women's, and Youth Clothing. Your one stop for the whole family, 539-7016. Muddy Mallard. Myrtle First Church, the church in the heart of Myrtle with Myrtle on its heart. Our mission statement is serve, witness, and love. Your interim minister is Brother Jay Stanley. Join us at Sunday at 10:15 for Sunday school and at 11 o'clock for worship. That's Myrtle First Church. Hacienda, a great Mexican food in New Albany. They have tacos, fajitas, chips and salsa, whatever you want at Hacienda. Come hungry, leave happy at Hacienda. Advanced Heating and Cooling, Jason Kent, he can help you with any of your repairs or with any of your new units. If you need a new unit, you can see Jason Kent. Give him a call, 316-9895. Magnolia Pharmacy. At Magnolia Pharmacy, your place where you can get any of your prescription needs. Magnolia Pharmacy, 988-7030. Allstate Insurance, Justin Robert Agency. They want to wish the Hawks good luck tonight. This is Friday Night Football, and Allstate's Justin Roberts is on your team. For home, auto, and life insurance, give them a call, 538-9777. Pastor Jeff Lawrence would like to invite you to Bethlehem Church. We have two different services on Sunday morning at 8:25. It's a contemporary service, and 10:30 a traditional service. Sunday school at 9:30. Wednesday night youth and kids programs at 6. Come join us at Bethlehem Church. Dogwood and Magnolia Place. Cheer for the Hawks and your loved ones' comfort. Dogwood and Magnolia Place in New Albany are assisted living communities offering compassionate care and a true home. Call today, 214-9967. Gooch Properties, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. James 4:10. Have a great year. John Hunter, we love you, from Mom and Dad, and he's having a great game tonight. John Hunter is. Anytime Fitness, tired of making excuses, go to Anytime Fitness. Great equipment for you to lift weights with, and then also treadmills there for you to keep in shape. Shelter Insurance, Clint Connley wants to help you with any of your insurance needs. Clint, give Clint a call, 538-9800 for any of your insurance needs, auto, life, and insurance and health insurance. He can fix you up. Signature Floors in Olive Branch, Mississippi. All your flooring needs and your signature tops and your countertops, you can go see Mr. Andy Stant for any of those. And we appreciate him being a sponsor of Myrtle Hawk football. First Southern Bank, they're a sponsor of our First Downs, and whether you're opening your first account, if you're saving for a new home or managing your spending, First Southern Bank offers products and services to fit your needs. Homecoming here at Belmont High School, and right now it is 14-8. Myrtle Hawks leading 14-8 with 7:40 to go before we start the third quarter. Myrtle will have the football to start the third. Barnes Crossing Auto in New Albany. They have Chevrolets, GMCs, Fords, where nobody walks away because everybody saves 534-2286. George's Chicken, great fried chicken in the home of the famous strawberry biscuit. Great Sundays and milkshakes. Go see them at George's Chicken, proud sponsor of Myrtle Hawk football. Once again, just take 1 second and share tonight's broadcast. Jack Ivey's a good friend of mine, and I told him we're going to try to have more views tonight in this game than what he has. And the only way we can do that is for you to share tonight's game. So please share tonight's game, and we would love for you to do that. The Hawks will be on the road next week. They'll be taking on the Vardaman Rams, and we'll have it for you here on Myrtle Sports Broadcast. Nathan Odom, Bryson Dees, Alex Odom will be heading down the road to Sweet Potato Land for the Vardaman Rams and the Myrtle Hawks. Mi Pueblo, famous handmade tortillas, mouth-watering fajitas, and our famous tacos. Go see them at Mi Pueblo in New Albany. Alpha Insurance, your best insurance that you can find is Alpha Insurance. Looking for health insurance, car insurance, or life insurance, call Paul Blanchett for your insurance needs, 538-0205. Maxey Motor Company, Union County and New Albany's oldest automobile dealership. Chance Maxey, Scott Maxey, they would love to see you. They have in-home financing. If you're looking for an automobile, it's a great place to go to get a vehicle. Go see them at Maxey Motor Company. Farm Bureau Insurance, Union County. Farm Bureau Insurance, go with the home team. Dennis Buse, 534-4771. Beulah Baptist Church, Brother Easton Smith, Sunday school starts at 10, morning worship at 10:45, Sunday evening at 5, and Wednesday evening at 7. God bless and go Hawks. Muddy Mallard, come see us at Muddy Mallard, men's, women, and youth clothing, your one-stop shop for the whole family. Come see us, Muddy Mallard, 538-7016. Myrtle First Church, the church in the heart of Myrtle and with Myrtle on its heart. Our mission statement is to serve, witness, and love. Interim minister is Brother Jay Stanley. You want to go catch him? You want to go catch him at half? No? Okay. Brother Jay Stanley, they have Sunday school at 10:15 and then worship at 11. That's Myrtle First Church. Myrtle First Church. Hacienda in New Albany, great Mexican food. They have great chips and salsa, tacos, fajitas, anything you could want. Come hungry and leave happy at Hacienda. Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Jason Kent, 316-9895 for any of your heating and cooling needs. If you need a new unit, he can help you out, or if you need repairs, he can help you with that as well. Magnolia Pharmacy, for any of your prescription needs or over-the-counter, you can go see them at Magnolia Pharmacy. Allstate Insurance, Justin Robert Agency. It's Friday night, and Justin Roberts is on your team. Home, auto, and life insurance. Give them a call, 538-9777. Bethlehem Church, Pastor Jeff Lawrence would love to invite you to Bethlehem Church. They have two different services, a contemporary service at 8:25, traditional at 10:30, Sunday school also at 9:30, and then on Wednesday night they have a great children and youth program at 6 o'clock on Wednesday night. Dogwood and Magnolia Place, come cheer on the Hawks and for your loved ones' comfort. Dogwood and Magnolia Place in New Albany are assisted living communities offering compassionate care and a true home. Give them a call today, 214-9967. Gooch Properties, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up, James 4:10. Have a great year, John Hunter. We love you from Mom and Dad. And then also Anytime Fitness. They got great weight equipment and Also, treadmills, if you just want to get in shape, there at Anytime Fitness. Shelter Insurance, Mr. Clint Connley wants to help you with any of your insurance needs. You can give Clint a call at 538-9800 for any of your insurance needs. Auto, life, and health insurance, he can fix you up. Signature Floors in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Your flooring needs and signature tops for any of your countertops. Go see Mr. Andy Stanton. Hawks are back on the field, and they're getting ready to stretch as we have 2:20 to go until halftime is over, and then we will be starting the second half. First Southern Bank offers personal and business services, including checking, savings, CDs, and mobile banking via Key Mobile. Let's get to with Bryson. He's back up here with us, and we want to talk about just, first of all, the first half. Once again, Bryson, tell the two quarters. Belmont dominated the first, Myrtle dominated the second, and just really Belmont, after the first two drives, have really not been able to get anything going offensively. Go ahead, I got you.
Okay. I had
you turned down.
Yeah, I got you.
I didn't want to hear Alex talking over there is what it was.
Hey, I completely understand. Like you said, Nathan, tale of two quarters, and what sticks out to me in the tale of two quarters so far, domination by Belmont in the first quarter, domination by Myrtle in the second quarter, is the difference in domination. Myrtle took it to the next level in the second quarter. They scored 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, held Belmont to none, went up for 1 score, and they get the ball back after halftime. I think, like I mentioned earlier, I'll say it again, the Hawks come out on their heels in that first quarter. They didn't know what Belmont was going to come out with. They didn't know what the Cardinals had up their sleeves as far as throwing the ball, as far as coming out and bone. But what happened in the second quarter is Myrtle stood strong. They got back on the balls of their feet and started playing Myrtle Hawk football. They put pressure on the quarterback. They had their athletes back deep to cover the weapons that the Cardinal has, such as Waddle. And when they got on offense, Nathan, they started playing ground and pound football. And I think that is what we're the best at. I think giving John Hunter the ball, giving Jace Gibson the ball, letting them get behind that massive offensive line, letting them run behind Drew Stanton and Braden Russell. I think that's what we do best. And I think if you continue to do that in the second half, continue to drive it down Belmont, kind of kill their will to play the game, you come out victorious. I mentioned before the game, it's about physicality.
It is.
And I think the physicality is going to play a factor going into the rest of this game.
I will say this, though. 14 points is not going to win this football game.
No,
you got to have more.
Not.
And I think this first drive, I mean, it's just such a big drive because if you go, even if you don't score, can flip the field and just put more doubt. Because I really think, honestly, coming into this game, Belmont probably felt like, hey, we're a heavy favorite in this game. I just think after, just talking to people, not that they don't think Myrtle was good. I'm not saying that. I just think you're playing a smaller school. It's homecoming. And they
had confidence.
Yeah. And look, they should. They played really well so far this year. But, man, you talking about meat intensity, Myrtle has done it in this first half. And I want to say this, Bryson, and just once again, to get punched in the mouth like we did on that first drive and come back and respond from it, just so massive. And so we're going to see what's going to happen here as we get ready to start the third quarter, and it's going to be a good one. You're going to want to share this if you haven't already so more people can watch. And because, like I said, it's going to be a fun third quarter of football, in my opinion. I don't expect, and I may be wrong, I don't expect a lot of different stuff on either side of the ball on offense. I think they're going to continue to do what they do.
I agree.
Now, look, one thing Myrtle did a good job of, and I think it rattles any quarterback. If you get in the face of a quarterback, it kind of makes you a little happy feet and throwing a little quicker. And he kind of, Peyton got a little,
He did.
in the second. But, I mean, all quarterbacks do. College quarterbacks do that. But
Right.
I tell you, we've talked a little bit, too, about John Hunter, but also Elliott has played really well.
He has.
To be a freshman.
Tucker Elliott has done really well. Even with the pressure in his face, he's able to stand strong and make really good throws, rolling out of the pocket, making good throws, finding an open receiver, and most importantly, making good decisions. In a close game like this, you never want to be the team that has given the ball over more times. You never want to lose the game over a turnover battle. So Tucker Elliott making the right decisions is crucial in this game.
And one thing, too, Bryson, I think is huge. No turnovers there in the first half.
That is huge. That is huge in our.
And we created a big one down on our end.
We did. We were winning the turnover differential, and that's played a difference in this game. We were at a rough start against Faulkner for that reason, except we were the team turning the ball over. We flipped that around and have been able to be successful so far in this game.
Well, here we go. It's going to be the third quarter. Hawks leading at 14-8, and they're going to get the football. This is a huge drive for Myrtle here.
Back deep, we've got Waldrop McClendon.
They have not kicked it real deep. We'll see if they do here. It is a little deeper. They're going to run up and get it. Going to be at about the 30, about the 35. Pretty good field position there. Really good field position, as it looks like he'll be up to about the 38-yard line.
That was a good catch and run by Marquise Spencer. I think the Hawks were trying to wall it down more so towards the middle of the field, and he kind of took it to that right side, the opposing sideline, tried to grind it out there. Not a bad return, just like to see him follow his blocks a little bit more thoroughly the next time.
And I will tell you one thing, Coach Connley, I think, took personal. And when the Max Preps came out with their rankings to start the year, Myrtle was dead last in 2A.
I did not realize
I don't
that.
think this Myrtle team is dead last in 2A.
Absolutely not.
McClendon starting on offense to start this second half.
We've got Tucker
one-on-one
at quarterback.
And it looks like Belmont jumps. Belmont jumps offside, so it'll be 1st and 5, and that's an easy 5.
That's a good hard count right there.
And I'll tell you what's
Tucker
funny,
Elliott.
if you'll remember in the first half, our first series, they jumped.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to mention that.
Now, we don't want to repeat the rest because we can get a first down.
I do like the maturity of Tucker Elliott. Even though he's a freshman, it takes a good mature quarterback to execute a snap count like that, and he just shows great maturity at the quarterback position.
I really want to see us go deep here. McClendon over to the left. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. Nothing there. Good defense there by Belmont. He didn't get anything there in his second down.
Number 7, Liam Barrow, and number 15, Ben Ewan on the tackle. Pretty good play by the Cardinal linebackers, both of them coming upfield and making a stop. The hole was there. The hole opened up. It just closed rather quickly.
I'm still really shocked. Now Myrtle's going to send 2 receivers over here to the left, McClendon. And look, man, you got somebody who definitely can't guard him over here. And that's going to be all sides on Myrtle. Stanton jumped, and now we're back 2nd and 10. That is not how you want to start the second half.
No, sir. That is one of those in the foot penalties right there. That's not what you like to see.
He just jumped there.
Luckily, it is second down. 2nd down and 10 is manageable.
Bryson, you played for Belmont. Tell me what they're doing here. They got 18, who's the running back there for them, out here guarding McClendon. Are you a little surprised at that?
I'm not. Number 18 is an outside backer. The way that the Cardinals run their 4-4 stack defense, you have to put him out wide in this set.
We jumped again, I do believe. We did.
They did.
This will be 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15, a little less manageable.
You know, and we didn't do this in the first half, and now to start the second, you got to get your focus back because I'm telling you, 14 points, and once again, is not going to win this game.
Absolutely not.
I think we've been wanting to throw, but Bryson, all I'm going to say is I'm not saying we can't, but if you could send McClendon on a little wheel route here, I believe we're gonna be in business. There he is. He's open.
He runs an out
He's
route.
open. He's wide open. He catches it, and it's a first down.
Really great catch. That's a first down catch. He comes up in the air.
That was a heck of a pass by Elliott because he had a zone defense there with a linebacker in front of it. He had to lob it up over the top, and he got it, and that's a First Southern Bank first down to midfield. Huge after those penalties.
I'll tell you what I really like right there. I mentioned it just a minute ago, and I'm going to say it again. Maturity by the quarterback. We had a little option right here. The outside receiver run a go route. The inside receiver, McClendon, run an out route. Great beater against the cover 3, and he found a hole in that zone. That's exactly what you want. You want to find holes in their zone and pick them apart when you're throwing the ball.
Handoff up the middle. It's going to be there about 2 yards. It'll bring it to about the 48-yard line, bring up 2nd and 8.
Jace Gibson tried to cut it back. Again, the hole was there. It closed pretty quickly. Number 50, Elvin Santos, was able to shed a block, get across, and make a pretty good one-on-one tackle.
And Bryson, one thing I'll say already, we've already took 3 minutes off this third quarter. You love to see that.
You do. You
especially
really do.
with the lead. So
you really do. But again, just going back to that pass play, just really good maturity by number 10, Tucker Elliott, finding the hole in the zone. You want to see that more often going into this game, picking apart the pass coverage.
Bad snap there. Elliott going to take it. He's going to run over to the left. Nothing there. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pretty big hit by number 15, Ben Gue, and number 88, Parker Stanley, was able to wrap up Tucker around the legs. Tried the bootleg. Not a bad call right there. I'm sure the Cardinals are expecting.
Well, I don't know that it was the bootleg. It may have been, but Bryson, I think the snap had a lot to do with it. It was bounced back halfway to him, and I don't think he had a choice but to just take it and go. Now, that may have been the play call. One receiver to the right, one to the left. All sides again. My goodness. That is 3 in this quarter.
That's a hard shot in the foot right there. You do not want to see that for the Hawks. Got 3rd and 14 now, a little less manageable.
I know one thing, Coach Connley, and you've interviewed him when they've done this. He does not like when his team is undisciplined.
No, sir.
He doesn't like it at all. And right now, this drive, it's been really a lot of undiscipline for us.
It has. We've reverted back to the first game a lot right here on this drive.
Elliott going to throw. He's got a man. He's going to be caught. First Southern Bank first down.
That was the little post-wheel combo you were mentioned earlier, throwing the wheel route, and there it was right there, post-wheel combo.
I will tell you this, Bryson. That ball was underthrown. If it's not underthrown, that's 6.
Absolutely. Waldrop there for the catch. He had to come back and make the catch. Again, picking apart that Cardinal zone, finding holes, finding spots that are open in this cover 3.
Now, Bryson, one thing I want to see, we got to run the ball a little better. The line's got to do a good job. Handoff up the middle. There's a good hole. That looks like about 3 yards, maybe. Yeah, I think it'll be 3. 2nd and 7.
That was a lot better. It opened up there on the backside towards the Cardinal sidelines, and he was able to grind out about 4 yards.
It will be 4, so it'll be 2nd and 6. Bryson, one thing that I think is key, you're down 5-minute drive already for the Hawks, but, I mean, we can't become one-dimensional just trying to throw it. We gotta be able to run it, too.
You want to put the Cardinals on their heels.
Yes, and we're in that big set. They're going to take it. Quarterback going to keep it. John Hunter, and he gets maybe a yard. He's going to be lucky. It's not bad. We got a bad spot over on this side, look like to me.
That was a huge man pile in the middle of the field. I think both teams, offensive and defensive side of the ball, went to cut. Offensive line tried to cut the defensive line. Defensive line went low with them and just created a huge pile up in the middle of the field.
Well, it gave me. We'll give him 1 yard on that, so it'll be 3rd and 5.
That's a good 1 yard. It's hard to get. It's hard to get any yards with a pile up like that.
No doubt. This is a big play.
Huge play right here. 3rd and 5.
Clock all the way to 6:15. Gibson going to take it. He's going to throw it. No, he's going to run it. He runs it. He's going to be close now. He breaks it. He's got a first down. What a run by Gibson.
Man, some sweet feet right there. Able to throw the spin move on that Cardinal defense. I thought he was tackled behind the first down about 3 times, and he was able to dance around some some Cardinal arm tackles right there. Nobody really getting their shoulder in on him, and great run for the first down.
And we got a heat timeout. And Bryson, you talking about a killer drive, 6 minutes so far on this drive.
Absolutely. Running it down the Cardinals' throat. I think that was designed to be a pass play right there. They got pressure on him, and he cut it upfield. Great decision by number 7, Jace Gibson, on that run.
And what about making him miss right there? That gave him the first down.
I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. Sweet feet. He put that little spin cycle on him.
And ain't nothing you can do. Barnes Cross Legato in New Albany, Chevrolet GMCs and Ford. They want to say good luck to the Hawks. George's Chicken, great fried chicken. Also great desserts. Go see them at George's Fried Chicken in New Albany. Mi Pueblo, for any of your Mexican food that you're wanting, they have great chips, great salsa, fajitas, tacos. Alpha Insurance, Mr. Paul Blanson would love to help you with any of your insurance needs. 538-0205. Maxi Motor Company, Chance Maxi, Scott Maxi, says good luck to the Hawks tonight. Go see them for any of your automobile needs. Farm Bureau Insurance, Mr. Dennis Pugh says good luck to the Hawks tonight. Gibson at quarterback again. Shotgun formation. He's going to go to the left side. And a good hole there. Looks like about, 4 yards, I believe?
They're going to mark him at 2 yards, actually,
wow.
Nathan.
Well, it was marked a little further up than I thought. Like I said, it's hard for me to see where the ball's marked.
It is a hard angle for you to see. I'll give you that. That's a rough angle.
Through the camera, through Alex, through the pole.
Yeah.
But 2nd and 8 coming up. I thought he had a little bit more than that. But look, this is definitely 4-down territory for the Hawks.
Without a doubt.
Gibson going to be at quarterback here. 5:20 to go in the third quarter. He's going to take it right up the middle. A little bit of room. Now he breaks the tackle. Now he's going to push forward. Line's going to keep pushing it. And he's going to be up close to the 15-yard line. And it'll bring up 3rd and 1. Man, that's a great run and a good drive there by that offensive line.
Absolutely. And what I really like seeing right there was the double lead by number 24, Drew Stanton, and number 21, Braden Russell, getting their noses in there and just paving the way for Jace Gibson. They've done a really good job this second half, just lead blocking and paving the way for
Clock all the way under 4 minutes. Good hold here by Gibson. They're going to call a hold, looks like. And that is garbage. And he's going to break it for a touchdown, but that's going to come back, unfortunately. They're going to call holding. I didn't see that. We'll see.
There was a big pile up in the middle.
Maybe it'll be against them.
I didn't really see anything.
They're going to call chop block. Oh, my goodness. That's a 15-yard penalty, so that's going to back us up. It'll be 2nd and very long now. My goodness. It goes from a touchdown to that. That's a killer.
That's a hard penalty to swallow right there.
Man, this has been a penalty field drive, but they moved it to 3rd down. It's not 3rd down, it's 2nd down because you don't lose the down on a penalty. It's 2nd down.
Well, what I am okay with seeing is that's not a mental error, Nathan.
Well, let's hope they change that because it's got it 3rd down on the marker. It is 2nd down. Let's just hope the refs see that. They haven't seen a lot tonight, but hopefully they'll see that. The scoreboard's got it 3rd down. It's not 3rd down. It should be 2nd down because that was, am I wrong?
A chop block, I'm not sure. The chop block could be a loss of down penalty because it is.
No, it's not. 4:07 to go. Myrtle's going to call timeout. We'll see. It may be 3rd down. We're waiting to see because I'm telling you, you can't go by the scoreboard, Dees.
No, you can't go by the scoreboard.
Farm Bureau Insurance, Dennis Buse, 534-4771 for any of your insurance needs. Beulah Baptist Church, Brother Easton Smith, Sunday School at 10, worship at 10:45. Dees, I think I'm going to go ahead and apologize. I was wrong. If you remember, we had a 1st down with 2 yards, and then we got on 2nd down and got about 6 yards, and it was 3rd and about 2.
Yep, that's right.
If I'm correct.
I believe you're right.
So now it's going to be 3rd and about 15.
Yes, sir.
Muddy Mallard Come see us at Muddy Mallard Men's, Women's, and Youth Clothing, your one-stop shop for the family. 539-7016. Myrtle First Church, the church in the heart of Myrtle, with Myrtle on its heart. Our mission statement is serve, witness, and love. Interim minister, Brother Jay Stanley. Hawks with the football. Elliott's going to be back in at quarterback. 3rd down and 15. McClendon is in the slot, and he has got one-on-one coverage over there.
Passing situation, you put Elliott at quarterback.
He's going to look. He's going to throw. He's got a man deep. Touchdown!
Down Hawks.
What a pass! Who is that? Number 14?
That's number 14, Jeffrey Hall, with a big touchdown catch right there. If you'll remember, back in the second quarter, he had a huge catch that boosted the Hawks into a touchdown play earlier, and there he is again with another huge catch.
Man, what a beautiful pass, Dees.
Really good pass.
Hey, and I tell you what they did. They sent the safety over to help with McClendon, which you definitely should, but then he goes over to the other side, able to hit him there for the touchdown. What a pass by this young man. I tell you, to be a freshman, this kid makes some passes. 4 seconds. Can we get it off? 3. I don't know what happened. False start. Danny B, are you keeping how many penalties on this drive? He's run out of paper room over here.
What I want to point out about the Hawks is the fact that they have multiple receivers who can go catch the ball. Like you said, they had McClendon doubled, and rightfully so, but that opens up the passing game for other receivers as well. And when you have a multi-receiver threat, it's just hard to stop that if you're any team.
Dees, tell me where the ball is spotted. We're down to 5 again. We're going to call timeout.
The ball is spotted at the 7-yard line.
Now they're going to reset the play clock, maybe? I don't know. No. They called delay of game. So now it's going to be from the 13.
The 13-yard line.
Dee's 8-minute drive, or 7 minutes, 59-second drive to start this third quarter. And I'm going to talk about a man drive. If you're an offensive lineman, you love that drive.
Absolutely. Just good, hard-nosed football right there. Mixing in the passing game when needed. That's how you keep a defense on their heels.
Elliott's going to throw it up. It's going to be caught by McClendon, but he's going to be out of bounds at the 1. He wouldn't have scored anyway, but it was close.
He was short, but, man, the fact that he caught that ball was pretty impressive.
It's pretty amazing. McClendon coming up a little bit gimpy after that play. Let's hope he's okay. We can't afford to lose that young man for sure.
No, sir.
Hacienda, great Mexican food in New Albany, great tacos, great fajitas, burritos. Go see them at Hacienda. Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Jason Kent, 316-9895 for any of your heating and cooling needs. Magnolia Pharmacy, and Magnolia Pharmacy, your health is our priority. Whether you need prescriptions filled fast or expert advice, go see them at Magnolia Pharmacy, 988-7030. Allstate Insurance, Justin Roberts Agencies, 538-9777. Bethlehem Church, Pastor Jeff Lawrence would like to invite you to Bethlehem Church. 2 different services, contemporary at 8:25, traditional at 10:30, Sunday school at 9:30. Bethlehem Church would love to have you there to worship with them. Need a good kickoff here from Stanton. We need it past the 50, right?
Yes, sir.
Here it is. That's a better kick. Good kick. Now go cover. It's going to be taken there at the 25, up to the 30. Huge hole. He gets outside. He may be gone. He may be gone.
If you get a good...
He is gone. He's going to be tackled. Ball come out, I believe. Did it? It may have been a shoe, Dees, but if something came out.
I think it was a shoe. He's got the ball. He come up with it.
Who was that on the return?
That was number 3, Aiden Rojas on the return. Good return.
It was a great return.
Really quick and followed his blockers, and that's what you want to see as a kick return team. You want to see your returner follow his blockers all the way to the other end of the field.
Well, now Belmont, great field position about the 13-yard line. It'll be Dees. I saw something roll out and the Myrtle player jump on it. I think he thought it was the ball too. They're going to be in bone. I'm not really surprised here. Myrtle runs a player on late. They're going to hand it off over to the left. Pretty good defense there by the Hawks, and they've really stopped this bone running game.
The hole was there. Number 24, Wyatt Phillips, hit it and was trying to get going, but number 7, Jace Gibson, and number 9, George Barkley come in and made a great tackle, doubling up and getting him down.
We're all the way down to 3:20 here in the third quarter. What a quick third quarter this has been.
When you hold the ball for, 7 minutes, makes it go by quick.
It's been a while. Hand off to the right side. He's nailed in the backfield.
Stood up by number 1, Harlem McClendon.
Harlem McClendon, yeah. Down under 3 minutes, third down. Boy, you talking about momentum. If you get a stop here on third and fourth, you've got all the momentum in the world heading into this fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Great upfield tackle. You love to see even your corners playing upfield, downhill football in a game like this.
And, Dees, I'll say this. You played at Belmont. Look, man, that bone is hard to stop.
It is.
Myrtle's done a great job against it.
You have to be tough to stop this bone offense, and Myrtle has done that.
Quarterback going to roll out. He's trying to get upfield. He does, and he is going to we'll see. There's a flag down. It's got to be holding against Belmont, I believe. We will see.
They're probably going to call holding. That's the tricky thing about running the bootleg out of bone. You have to give your quarterback a long time and a lot of running room to get outside and hit that bootleg, and it's easy to get a holding call on that.
If you decline it, it's fourth down, but it's 4th and 5. If you take it, it's going to be, looks like, 3rd and about 18. Dees, I think I'm taking the penalty here, even though it would be 3rd. What do you think?
I think if I would have to take the penalty, back them up. When you're running against a bone offense, you don't want to chance anything on a short yardage situation because they can come at you with a variety of different things. So they will take the penalty.
I think that's wise from Coach Connley there.
I think that's the smart thing to do because now you make Belmont one-dimensional. That's the thing. If you have them 4th and short, they have options. But see, now you make them one-dimensional. You know they have to throw the ball. You know what you have to play on defense.
They're going to call timeout. I can't hear you. It is 2:20 to go, third quarter. Myrtle with the lead, big third down coming up, 20-8. Hawks leading it. And Bryson, it's just huge play.
Huge play. And like I said, you're making the Cardinals one-dimensional, and it makes it a lot easier. They're sitting at their, it looks to me like their 19-yard line. You know they have to throw it. You know you can play a little deep. It takes a lot of pressure off your Hawk defense having them pinned back on third down like
But
this.
I will say, Belmont has got a receiver who can go get one here.
They do.
And he's going to be over to the left side, so you better have help over there. I would have McClendon shaded over there. You better also watch the back out of the flat here, Cersei. He's going in motion. He's going to roll out. He's going to try to throw it short. He does. He catches it, but he's going to be well short. It's going to bring up fourth down. It's caught by Rojas. I'm trying to see. It's about 4th and 7, I believe there, Dees.
I would say so, about 4th and 7, 4th and 8. That's what you have to do. If
Dees, we got a player down. I can't tell who that is over there.
It looks like I really cannot tell, to be honest with you,
I think
Nathan.
it's 21, but I'm not positive.
That's what I was thinking, too. I saw the 2 and the 1. I couldn't tell if it was 21 or 12. I believe that's going to be number 21, Braden Russell.
That's a big loss if that's him. He's
Big
played a
loss
great game
if
tonight.
he's not feeling good.
Gooch Properties, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. James 4:10. Have a great year, John Hunter. Love you, Mom and Dad. Anytime Fitness, Ben Coleman, the owner. If you're looking for a treadmill, Ben Coleman, he can hook you up for you to exercise, lift weights, and we got a score. 5:02 left. Boonville leading East Union by a score of 31-6. 31-6. That's a future division opponent there for the Hawks. Player's shaking up. He's going to come off. He's not coming off real good there either, is he?
No, he is walking on his own 2 feet, which is good, but he seems to be really shaking up.
Dees, this is a huge play in this ball game. You get a stop here, you can milk some more clock, and if you can have another 7-8 minute drive, it's going to be really hard for Belmont.
Absolutely. It really comes down to this play right here on 4th down. Again, Nathan, who wants it more? Does the offense want this touchdown more, or does the defense want this stop more? That's what it's going to come down to.
Shelter Insurance, Clint Connley, any of your insurance needs, health, life, or auto, go see Shelter Insurance, Clint Connley. Peyton looking to throw. He does. It's caught, and he is going to have the first down, I do believe.
He has the touchdown.
Touchdown, okay. Dees, that's a long way from my old eyes to see, so it is a touchdown.
It is a touchdown. Ref signaled it. Aiden Waddle on the outside, one-on-one against Waldrop. He runs a quick little slant and out route. He fakes the slant, runs 2 or 3 steps inside, gets the corner looking inside, and then breaks to the front pylon, makes a good catch, steps in for the touchdown. Really good route by Waddle.
This is a huge 2-point conversion.
Huge 2-point conversion.
They go in the bone set. He takes it. He fakes it. He's looking in the end zone. He throws it. It's in, not batted down. Looks like there by McClendon. Great play.
I was just about to say, you have to watch the pass out of bone. There are a few pass plays that the Cardinals run out of bone, and they really like to run it on 2-point conversions. Harlan McClendon done a really good job in coverage, keeping his eyes on number 6, Aiden Waddle, and making a break on that ball, batting it down. Good defense on a huge 2-point play.
Well, we got back a ball game right now, 20-14. Hawks got to respond.
Absolutely.
The kickoff didn't help us there.
No, it did not.
Just a good return. You got to give him credit. And now the Hawks got to respond. Signature floors, and you can also get signature tops. Any countertops you need or flooring from Mr. Andy Stanton, and that is in Olive Branch, and we appreciate him being a great sponsor of Myrtle Hawk football. First Southern Bank, they're sponsor of our first downs, and we appreciate First Southern Bank for sponsoring Myrtle Hawk football. Kickoff is going to be a good one. It's going to kick it back all the way to the 15. He's going to come over to his left side. He's got some room. He's trying to go. He's up to about the 35, so good field position for the Hawks once again. I don't know who did it, but there was a heck of a block right there in the middle.
There was. They were blocking up the middle, and Noah Waldrop took that kick and was trying his best to get to the sideline. Great blocking up front. I thought he had the edge, but number 6, Aiden Waddle, come upfield, and number 7, Liam Barrow, come in for the cleanup tackle, probably saving the Cardinals from getting scored on a kick return.
Hawks need a long drive.
Number 10, Tucker Elliott at quarterback.
He'll hand it off over to the left. Not much there at all. Not much there at all. 1 yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9. I would let it run out. The play clock has it. Well, now it's a minute 30. I thought it was 30. Is it? No, it is 30.
It's a minute 30.
Minute 30, okay. Dees, that clock is hard for me to see.
That screen all lit up like that, it kind of plays tricks on your eyes. I'm not going to lie to you.
You need to come from my view set to see it. We got to have a first. Handoff up the middle. Better hole up to about the 40. and it's going to bring up third down. This is a huge possession down here.
If you'll notice what's going on with the Hawk offensive line, they're doing a lot of cut blocks, which seals that first level. The defensive line is getting sealed off. They're not able to make any tackles behind or at the line of scrimmage. But when you cut, you're not able to get to the next level as easily. You kind of pile it up, and it's allowing the Cardinal linebackers to come upfield and make some good tackles. You just got to have you're putting your running back one-on-one with the linebackers and hoping that he makes the play.
Clock down to 30 seconds. Play clock down to 10. Elliott, shotgun formation, sends Stanton in motion. He's looking to throw it. He's going to be sacked, and it's a fumble. They're going to call it incomplete. Elliott was absolutely rocked, and it will be fourth down.
Number 18, Kylie Estes, come in and laid quite the hit on number 10, Tucker Elliott. Tucker Elliott's coming out of the game in very obvious pain. That was a hard hit to handle.
Well, he didn't see it coming.
Kylie come from the blind side and stuck him.
20 seconds to go here in the third, and I tell you, Belmont's got back in it from special teams, and now with a stop on defense.
Game of momentum, Nathan, a game of momentum.
Good punt there. They're going to be returnable. Will Waddle go get it? No, he's not. Can they keep it out of the end zone?
It's going to stay inside the 5-yard line.
Great job. They're going to be down at the 4 with 12 seconds to go. Now, that's the special teams we needed there.
Huge punt right there. Again, mentioning the way that special teams makes a difference in the game, and people don't realize the Cardinals have a really, really long way to go on this drive.
Well, defense has got to get a stop here. Get the ball back. And do something with it, because if you can stop them here, the good thing is you got them backed up. The bad thing is they got a lot of field to play with here.
They do have a lot of field to play with, but you've got them backed up far enough that their options are limited. They're going to come out and bone right here, that power I formation, and they're going to try to get some yardage and give themselves a little bit of breathing room right here. You've got the opportunity for a huge stop, pinning them back, and you also got the opportunity for a safety, which would be really nice right here, Nathan.
We would take a bad snap right here, too. They will be in that bone formation. They're going to hand it off to the left side. Good stop there in the backfield for absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Second down, and that'll be the end of the third. We'll head to the fourth. The Hawks lead at 20-14. Can we hold on?
The Hawks sidelines, they're holding up their fours. They're ready for the fourth quarter, Nathan.
Well, Bryson, I felt like we kind of lost a little momentum on the punt return. I thought Belmont kind of got the momentum back, and then they got the touchdown from it. And I just thought that was big. But then that punt may have kind of gave us the momentum back.
I agree. Well, what we've mentioned before, this takes it a step further. Belmont dominated the first quarter. Myrtle dominated the second quarter. And I would say, Nathan, that this third quarter has been very even. It's been back and forth. Myrtle started out strong. Belmont came back. And now we're looking to see who rises to the top in the fourth quarter. Who wants it more for the rest of this football game for 12 more minutes. That's what it comes down to.
Defense definitely gonna have to step up, bow up, stop the run, and then they're gonna try to throw it too here in the fourth. But if you could stop them here, you're gonna have some good field position for sure.
Absolutely.
Bar crossing over to Auto in New Albany. Chevrolet GMC's Ford 534-2266. George's Chicken, fried chicken, great dessert. George's Chicken in New Albany. Mi Pueblo, great Mexican food, tacos, fajitas, burritos. Alpha Insurance, call Paul Blancett for your insurance needs, 538-0205. Second and 10 coming up for the Belmont Cardinals. We'll see. They're in that bone set. I expect a pass here or a rollout with a quarterback. He's going to hand it off. I'm wrong. Not much there at all.
He might have had a few yards. I'm trying to see who come in on that tackle. I believe that's it's number 13, John Hunter Smith, come upfield, made a great tackle, stood him up, stopped him. Great play.
Third and 7 3rd and 7. You talking about a possession down where you could have a chance to put this ball game away if you could get a stop here and go down and score one.
Absolutely. Again, you've got the Cardinals looking at a one-dimensional offense. You have to think they've got to throw it right here on 3rd and long. They run it,
and he is not going to get it. He's short, looks like by about a yard. But
it is close.
Will he go 4th? And it looks like 1 to go. This is, hey, if he goes, this is gutsy.
This is a very gutsy call if he goes for it right here.
Hawks have somebody down. Looks like I'm not going to guess.
It's going to be Colton Gordon, number 23, down right now.
That's not good, young man. He may be cramping, though.
I believe he's cramping. He kind of sat himself down. I think he's cramping, I hope.
And I could see Coach Jackson here trying to draw him off just to see if Myrtle would jump. Ford Bureau Insurance, Dennis Buse, 534-4771. Maxie Motor Company, Chance Maxie, Scott Maxie, for any of your automobile needs. Beulah Baptist Church, Pastor Easton Smith. Brother Easton Smith would love for you to come to the service at 10, Sunday school, and worship at 10:45, Sunday evening at 5, and Wednesday night at 7. Big 4th down play.
Cardinals have got their offense on the field. I have to think that they're going to do what you said, try to draw them off sides.
They got 2 receivers over here, and we'll see what's going to happen. They're trying to draw them.
Almost made them jump.
Down to 10. Now he calls timeout. So he may punt it with 10:38 to go, because I'll be honest, it's gutsy to go here.
Absolutely. That's putting a lot of trust in your offense inside the 20-yard line.
But now
you don't want to. You don't want to go for it. Hey, I do want to say that was really good discipline by the Hawk defense right there.
Not to jump.
We knew that they were going to come out and try to draw them off sides. Farr has a really good clap count, really good clap cadence, has gotten them a few times. Really good discipline to stay at home and not jump right there.
Muddy Mallard, come see us. Muddy Mallard for women's youth and men's clothing, your one stop for the whole family. 539-7916. We're going to see. It looks like the offense staying on the field. So if they stay on the field here, they're going.
They're going for it this time if they're out on the field for sure.
I'm going to be honest, Dees. I don't know what I expect. I think 18. Who is that? The one
Kylie Estes
will get it.
Gutsy call right here for the Cardinals. Let's see if it works for them.
Handoff. No, he's going to keep it. He's going to roll, and he got it. First down.
There you go. Coach Jackson waits until the right moments to call the right plays. He had everybody in the stadium thinking it was coming up the gut on 4th and short, and he was able to bootleg it out.
Big play there for Belmont. 10:30 to go in the ball game. Myrtle leading it 20-14. And Dees, I'll say this: no matter the outcome of this game, if you're Coach Connley, don't get me wrong, you want to win, but you can't be disappointed with the gutsy effort of your team tonight.
Absolutely not. They have played really hard tonight. No matter what happens throughout the end of this game, you can take pride in knowing that your team fought for this game.
Belmont hands off over to the right, nothing there. Maybe a yard there.
Some missed blocks by the Cardinal guards. The pulling guard tried to make a kick on the end, and our outside backers and defensive ends did a really good job standing strong, shedding that block, and being able to tackle number 18, Kylie Estes, for no gain.
The one thing you got to think, Coach Jackson's thinking, I don't have many possessions left in this ball game. Coach Conley's got to think the same thing.
Absolutely. Both coaches are thinking that right now. Coach Jackson's thinking, if you don't score here, it's hard to come back from.
Cersei's going to take it. He's going to run upfield. He gets a few. Looks like about 3 yards. That's going to be a personal foul there, looks like, on somebody. We'll see who it's on.
I think that's going to be on number 4, Miller Cersei, doing a little bit of shoving as he got up from that play. The thing about Miller is he is small, but he's shifty. He's very quick in open space, danced around a little bit, was able to find some room.
No, that's coming on Myrtle.
Really?
No, he turned around now. Let's see.
They are going to back the Cardinals up.
Okay, I thought he turned this way to walk, so I was uncertain. And then he went the other way. That's a huge penalty, and it should be after the play, so it should be third down. I don't know if it is now, but if it was unsportsmanlike, it was after the play when he got up, so it should be third.
If you're the Cardinal coaching staff, you really don't like to see that. Had a positive gain on that play.
Yep,
I'm not sure.
down.
I'm not sure if it was a first down or not, but it was very close. And for him to get up and take part in those extracurriculars after the play and back them up, you really hate to see that.
Play clock down to 9. They hadn't even broke the huddle. They're going to take a timeout. 7, 6, 5. They don't have much time. Now he gets them upset. Can he get it off? He gets it off.
He gets it off.
He's going to look to throw. He's going deep. He does. It's going to be thrown up. Good coverage, and almost it is picked.
It is picked.
Third pick of the game for the Hawks.
There is a flag on the field, so let's watch what that is. There's a lot of pushing and shoving from both sides on that matchup between Waddle and McClendon.
They're going to call pass interference, I'm afraid. It still won't be a first down. No, not in high school. They called pass interference. That was not pass interference, but they call it pass interference. But it'll bring up third down. Deez, that's what we went to the other night. I told you I had to learn the hard way in high school. It's not automatic
first down. We did learn that one night. Was that Faulkner we learned that?
No, that was last week.
That was last week.
I told you I was broadcasting when I first started, and I was arguing. I said, I don't know how that's not. But now it's 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
3rd down and 3. Big play here for the Hawk defense. You got to get off the field here. We're playing way off, so they're giving up a short pass. They hand it off. He's going to have the first easily.
Number 18, Kylie Estes barrels through for a first down.
Clock is all the way down to about 8:45. Now,
that is something to keep an eye on right now, Nathan.
Well, I tell you, like I said, with Belmont, they started this drive. We're on the 3,
on
4?
the 4-yard line.
Yeah, and they've all the way up to the 34, but it's taken so much time. And I don't know if Coach Jackson's saying, hey, I'm going to put all my marbles on this drive to try to win it. But we're not going to have much time if they do score here. Clock is still ticking. Our defense a little tired here. We got one DB over here with 2 receivers. Now we run one over here. Hand off to the right side. He's hitting the backfield. He's going to be brought down. Looks like gain of about 1. Football's out. Did they give it to us? We're going to see. Football is out, and they're going to say Myrtle football, I believe. We'll see. Did he give it to us?
I cannot tell.
No, he did not.
The referee on this sideline signaled for second down.
One did that, and then one said second. They didn't give it to us.
That's a hard call to make. The ball was out. They started to blow the whistle while the pile was forming. The pile was piling up. Hard to tell if the whistle was blown beforehand or not.
Somebody came on, so somebody's got to come on. Maybe somebody already came off. That was a false start. They didn't call it. That's a terrible pass and bring up third down. Was it tipped?
I don't believe so. I think that just come off the hand of Peyton Farr wrong.
He was open.
He was open. He did a little quick breaking out route, trying to hit the sideline. I think it was just off the fingertips a little too quickly. A lot of bit underthrown.
I will say this: we're leaving our DBs on an island by themselves for sure.
We are. We're
7:18 to go in the ball game.
We're putting trust in our defensive backs, and I don't hate that.
He's looking to pass. Pressure. He throws it up. It should be picked. He caught it off the tip. My goodness. My goodness.
Number 2, Noah Waldrop turned his back just a little too soon. Peyton Farr put that right where it needed to be, over the head of Waldrop. Great coverage, Nathan. Great coverage down the field. He had him blanketed. He just turned a little too early, and the ball went right over him.
6:55. That was great pressure there. You called it. Peyton made a great pass there. 6:57 now. The clock's not running. I don't know why the clock's not running now.
That's a good question.
Now he
it's
starts
running.
the clock. I don't know if the ref is not starting it or the guy running is not starting it, but it's not starting a lot. Big play here, 6:44 to go. They're back in Bone. They're probably going to eat up clock now. Hand it off to the left, huge hole. And he's going to have a good many yards there. We're going to see where he spots it. Looks like about 7 yards probably there, maybe 8.
Tackle by number 13, John Hunter Smith. A variety of other people there too. I didn't catch all the numbers. I'll tell you, Nathan, if you're the family of John Hunter Smith, you like to see him making tackles. You don't like to see him making tackles that far down the field. He is playing safety. If he's making tackles that far back, that means the Cardinals are gaining ground.
If you look,
and you don't
Belmont
like to see that.
is really milking this clock. Clock's all the way down to 6 minutes to go. They're in that Bone. You need a turnover if you're the Hawks.
They're going to take it down to
handoff. They go to the wide. He has him right there, caught at the line. He's going to get the first, I believe. He will.
They do give him the first
that's
down.
the first Southern Bank first down. Clock's all the way to 5:50 now. And see, the Hawks now, if you get it back, you're not going to have a lot of time, Bryson. We said that earlier. It's just such a long drive here. And you can tell Myrtle's tired on defense right now.
And that's the exact approach that Coach Jackson is trying to take. That's the exact approach that he wants to take going into any football game. If you're the Hawk defense, you have to dig deep and fight to win this ball
formation.
Game.
Peyton going to hand it off to the right side. A little hole there for Estes. Not a lot. Be about 3 yards.
He made something out of a lot of nothing. There wasn't much room for him to run. He danced around and got a little bit. The Hawk defense is standing up. In the Bone offense, they've got the power back and the fullback lead blocking, trying to create some space for the running back. And the Hawk linebackers doing a good job standing up to those lead blockers. If they keep doing that, it'll be hard for Belmont to run it.
Handoff. There's going to be a pretty good run there. He gets it all the way. It's going to be a first Southern Bank first down as he's all the way to the 4-yard line. First down and goal from the 4. 5 minutes to go in the ball game.
The clock is rolling.
Well, the good thing is now, at worst, we should get the ball with 3 minutes to go, even if it takes 3 or 4 downs to get it here.
Right.
So you'll have a little time. We need a fumble here. Bone formation for Belmont. Clock down to 4:40. Handoff. Estes. He's going to be in for the touchdown.
I thought he was in. I wasn't sure. He was able to fall forward for the first down. For the touchdown. I'm sorry.
You know, Bryson, we said that this conditioning could play a part, and Myrtle just looked tired on that drive defensively.
Nathan, as a former linebacker myself, I know how hard it is to stand strong when you have a team running it down your throat from the 4-yard line all the way to the other end of the field. It's hard to stand up. It's hard to keep them hands off your knees. It's hard.
This is big. 6 seconds on the play clock. Bone. They're trying to get the 2-point conversion. Down to 2, down to 1, and they're going to call a timeout. I don't know about if I would have done that if I was Coach Jackson, because he called timeout there, and it will be for the 2-point conversion. Because Bryson, here's the deal: you're out of timeouts now. So if Myrtle goes down and milking it, you ain't nothing you can do. if they get a drive going here.
What Coach Jackson's banking on is
getting this 2-point conversion,
getting a look and seeing and getting this 2-point conversion. That's what he's banking on. He's banking on his defense to getting a stop. So he felt comfortable using those timeouts. I don't know that I would have either. With 4 minutes on the clock, that's plenty of time for Myrtle to drive down and score.
Bryson, I'll tell you, and Danny just called it, I think you can get ready for bootleg here coming out to the left or the right.
Absolutely. This is one of those times, one of those moments where Coach Jackson's going to try to slip in something like that when you don't expect it.
Well, I think they should expect it because they've ran it several times tonight. Big play here. 2020. This is the play of the game right here. 4:30 to go in the ball game. Hand off, and he's going to get in easy to the left side. 22-20. Belmont takes the lead with 4:30 to go in the ball game. Can Myrtle answer?
They like the look in the middle of the field. They like the fact that Myrtle had some guys stacked outside. They didn't want to try to run that bootleg. They didn't want to try to run that pass play to the outside with so many guys. Run it up the middle. Successful run. Now we're 22-20. 4 minutes and 34 seconds left. Plenty of time, Nathan.
But let me say this. If you're Coach Connley, what more can you ask for? 4 minutes to go in the ball game. You got the ball, controlling
2 timeouts.
Your own destiny.
2 timeouts you've got.
And we can hit quick plays. There's no question about it. We need a good return here. Get good field position. Hopefully get it up but close to the 35, 40-yard line and get a good drive going here to end this ball game.
The biggest thing you don't want right here are mistakes.
Yes.
You do not want mental mistakes. You do not want anything that will shoot yourself in the foot right here.
Magnolia Pharmacy wants to say go Hawks and wish the Hawks good luck. Allstate Insurance, Justin Roberts, he wants to say good luck to the Hawks tonight. Bethlehem Church, Pastor Jeff Lawrence wants to wish the Hawks good luck tonight. Cersei checks in late there. I don't know what we're doing here on the, I guess they're not keeping time on them kicking. Now they blow the whistle for them to kick it off. Short kick going to be taken by
Jace
Gibson to the 25, up to the 30, up to the 35, up to the 39-yard line. Great field position.
He had some great blocks ahead of him. Just got shoestring by number 6, Aiden Waddle, right there. Had the blockers in front of him. He was trying to follow them. Good return there by number 7, Jace Gibson. There is a flag on the field. I saw them throw it. I don't know if they're going to do anything about that.
It's going to be on Belmont, so it's going to. I didn't see what it was, but it may have been a personal foul.
It would have to be. They're marching up 15 yards.
So we're going to be across midfield.
That's
with 4:20 to go in the ball game with a chance to win it. You can't ask for more than this. Everything is 4 down territory at the 44-yard line.
You cannot ask for anything better than this. You control the game right here, Nathan. Coach Connley and the Hawks control the game inside the 50.
You got to run it. Oh, fumble. We pick it up. Gibson does. He gets about right back to the line of scrimmage. Stanton was in motion, and they snapped it, and it hit him. Not the way you want to start the drive.
No, sir. That was
fortunate.
Fortunate that Jace was able to notice that, scoop it up, and try to take off with it. That's one of those mistakes that could have been a difference maker.
Hawks got to get a little bit urgency here. 3:59 to go. Elliott rolls over to the right, looking to throw. Got a man, hit Stanton. He doesn't get anything. He's at the 45, and he is brought down. Absolutely nothing. I would love to see McClendon come in here on offense.
They send in Waldrop instead.
It's a big play, 3rd and 9. It's not a possession down because you know you're going here on 3rd down. 3:30 to go in the ball game.
I would feel comfortable running the ball, trying to grind out some yardage to make it a manageable 4th down.
It's going to be a false start. Big play. Now, surely you can bring him in here.
There's those mistakes, Nathan.
I hope we can bring McClendon in here. Third down and 14.
From the 50-yard line.
He may be hurt. You know, he got shook up a while ago.
Yeah.
Bryson. Clock down to 18, down to 16, down to 15. We hadn't broke the huddle. Now we do. May have to take a timeout. Down to 10.
Big third down.
Down to 8. Still hadn't snapped it.
5.
You got to call timeout.
Take the timeout.
I like that. Coach Connley, you got to make sure this plays right.
He's got 2 minutes and 45 seconds, 2 timeouts. You're comfortable taking that timeout right there, making sure that your team knows what's going on. Your team knows how crucial the execution of this play is right here.
Big play, 2:40 to go in the ball game. If you don't get this, you're definitely going because Belmont's going to run it out if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So
you have to.
Gooch Properties, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. James 4:10. Have a great year, John Hunter, and we love you for Mom and Dad. And Anytime Fitness, Ben Coleman and his staff would love for you to come see them at Anytime Fitness. Shelter Insurance, Mr. Clint Conley says good luck to the Hawks and come see him for any of your insurance needs. 538-9800. Signature Floors, Olive Branch, Mississippi, your flooring place, and Signature Tops for any of your countertops.
Both sides getting really loud right here, Nathan.
It's the big play, third down. McClendon is not in the game. Shotgun formation, rolling off to the left.
Getting pressure.
Looking to throw. He throws it. It's tipped, and it'll bring up fourth down. You got to go here, I would think, with 2:30 to go, and you only got one timeout.
Number 18, Kylie Estes. He's been all over the field tonight, both sides of the ball, offensive, running the ball, defensively, making plays. He had a big. That's a big tip ball right there. Number 1, McClendon, is checking into the game now.
Timeout. So if we don't get it, they'll definitely run out the clock. This is your ball game here. 4th and 15 coming up for the Hawks. And this will be to either win it or Belmont will win it here. First Southern Bank. We appreciate them at First Southern Bank sponsoring all of our first downs for Hawk football throughout this year. We have got a couple of these long ones. We got to give him time. They're going to come after him, no doubt. The O-line's got to give him time to throw. He really, right then, wasn't a bad pass. The DB made a great play on it.
Yeah.
And you've got to give him time because if he'll give him time, McClendon's going to give you a chance.
Oh, yeah, and Tucker Elliott, if he's got time, he's going to make a throw, if not right on the money, close to it. If you're a Hawk fan at home watching, you should not feel as nervous about this play. We've had plenty of big first downs throughout this game.
You got McClendon 101 in the slot. You also got John Hunter over here 101. He throws it up to John Hunter. It's caught! He's all the way for a touchdown! Myrtle Hawks! What a pass! No flags!
I told you, watch number 10. Number 10 will put a throw on the money. Number 14, Jeffrey Hall, beat the coverage. There's just not enough you can say about that play.
Oh, what a catch there, man.
I told you fans at home not to be nervous. We've made big plays like that before.
But it's not over.
It's not over, but that's a huge play. That's a huge momentum swing for the Hawks. I was about to say right before that play, you've got to watch number 14, Jeffrey Hall. He's been the go-to man for the Hawks tonight, and that play is no different.
Oh, wait. Okay. 26-22, 2-point conversion. He gets over there. He's in. 28-22.
He is in.
Now, I want to say this, what would be huge here. You've got to have a good kickoff here.
Absolutely. A good kickoff right here is huge, and good defense. I mean, that solid defense on this drive is huge. There's 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. The Cardinals don't have any timeouts, but they do have a lethal passing game. So you have to be careful. You have to play good, solid, sound defense to come away with this victory.
28-22. I'm sorry I had Belmont score wrong. It was 28-22. Hawks need a good kickoff here. And just remember, a while ago, Belmont almost returned a kickoff for a touchdown.
They did. You want to play umbrella.
64-yard kickoff while ago for Belmont. You've got to cover here. Well, I'd love a squeal kick, but I want it to get past the first line of scrimmage.
You've got to play. You've got to close the umbrella if you're the kickoff team.
Hawks trying to hang on. 2:25 to go in the ball game. It was 4th down and 14. And what a play and a pass by Elliott and a good catch by the receiver.
Great catch by receiver Jeffrey Hall. He's had himself a night tonight.
Good kick. Here he comes. He's running. It's Rojas, and he's the one that had it a while ago. Not this time, baby. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Hawks defense is out here, 2:18 to play. Belmont, no timeouts. But 2:18's a lot of time the way they throw the football.
2:18's a lot of time when you have the passing offense that the Cardinals do. Like I said, play sound defense. You play your coverage. You stay sound. You don't let anything behind you, and you shut this down.
Hawks, you want to keep them in front. Don't let them get first downs, because if you can do that, the clock will keep running.
And you want to keep them in bounds. You don't want to give them the opportunity to step out of bounds and stop the clock.
Back it up.
42 runs out onto the field a little late.
And that's going to be too many men on the field.
That's 11 men on the field right now with 42 on the field.
No, it was 12.
That was 12. I miscounted. I'm sorry, I miscounted.
We don't need to help them. Ball's all the way up to 35, still 2:18 to play. Belmont, you need, if you're Myrtle here, you want to get pressure. You got to get pressure.
You want to keep Peyton Farr uncomfortable.
He rolls out.
They don't put pressure on him. They do.
Now he rolls around. Now he's being chased. Can they get him? He rolls back around. He throws it incomplete, and that's going to run off 9 seconds. 9 seconds rolled off, 2:09.
I think Coach Connley really wants the
front bunch to get the pressure. He didn't get it to the line of scrimmage. That should have been intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding.
Coach Connley is arguing that, and it should have been. He didn't get the ball to the line of scrimmage. He threw it all the way back at the first down marker. So he's got to throw the ball to the line of scrimmage for it to be not intentional grounding, and he did not do that.
I'd like to point out that the Hawks are playing nickel defense, man. They got an extra DB on the field. They rushed 3 men and still got pressure on Farr on that last play.
Here we go, coming over to this side. Peyton looking to pass. Now he's going to run. You got to come up. He does, but that clock is going to stop because he gets the first. It's down to 2:03. Let's just hope our clock keeper keeps the clock running like he's supposed to.
Yes, sir.
Clock is set, should be running. It's down to 2 minutes.
It is running, down to 2.
Down to 1:59, and they're taking a while in the huddle. They got to hurry up. We don't have enough men on the field.
Myrtle's trying to rush in, number 77.
Now we get one in. We got to keep people on the field. He rolls out to pass, throws over here. Not going to be much there. Keep him in bounds. We do not. He breaks a tackle. He's gone. He is gone for the touchdown.
I believe the Hawk defender thought that number 3, Aiden Rojas, Rojas had either already stepped out of bounds or was about to step out of bounds. He made a step like he was going to go out of bounds and then cut it back in. A mistake defensively that you do not want to make.
Well, you got to hold them here. Minute 35 to go in the ball game. Neither team has a timeout. We got a tie ball game, 28-28. Belmont's going for 2. You know they're going in the bone. Can you stop it?
Be ready for anything right here out of the bone formation.
Handoff. He walks in. Estes walks in, and it's 30-28. What a game. What a game.
And Nathan, this might be a high-scoring game. It's 30-28, but you can't say that the defenses have necessarily played bad. Both teams have had great defenses, and they've just also had great offenses on both sides. Really good back-and-forth game. I've enjoyed watching this so far.
Well, I tell you, you just really hate, man, we missed him right there on the sideline. Had a chance to get him. But now for the Hawks on offense, you got to put your best receivers out there this drive and try to go get one.
Absolutely. A minute 35.
It's a lot of time.
We keep every drive we've said there's plenty of time. And once again, with a minute 35 seconds left, with the Hawk passing game being what it's been so far tonight, there is plenty of time. We like the matchups that we have offensively, receiver-wise. Number 14, Jeffrey Hall, has had himself a night. There's plenty of time to air it out a little bit and try to get this ball game back.
Here we go. You need good field position here. Myrtle's kind of lined up short to get it. How about we take it to the house here?
That would be nice.
Kickoff is not a good one. They're going to have great field position. That is not a good kick. You're going to have it all the way at the 46. I bet Coach Jackson's not happy with that.
No, sir. That's
because the way Elliott can throw it, you definitely can get one to the end zone.
Yes,
here.
sir. You don't
have to right now, but you can. One thing we're going to have to do on offense is run out there with a little bit more urgency after we get first down.
Absolutely. High-tempo offense should be key. You got
one-on-one to the left. Elliott rolls out over that side, throws it across the middle. He falls down. It's going to be incomplete.
Kylie Estes back in coverage. Like I said, he's all over the field. He almost had a pick right there. That was probably one of the rougher decisions I've seen Tucker Elliott make. I talked about his maturity and how good at decision-making he is. Not a bad throw. McClendon did slip and fall. Just one of the rougher decisions.
Minute 27 to go in the ball game. 2nd and 10. Can the Hawks match it? Shotgun formation. He's pressured. He throws it up. He's got a chance. He's going to be out of bounds. 3rd down.
They're really targeting that number 14 to number 3 matchup. Jeffrey Hall to Aiden Rojas. They like the matchup. They're trying to target it.
Minute 19 to go. You got 2 plays here. That was kind of a wobbly ball coming out from the beginning. Really didn't have a chance with that one.
Right.
What a game. 30-28. Belmont with the lead.
Tucker Elliott does not need to panic. He needs to settle down, sit in the pocket, and make good decision throws right here.
Pressure. Throws it up. Got him! Gibson to the 30, to the 20, to the 15. He's knocked down. We're down to a minute 8.
There it is. There's that decision.
It's a First Southern Bank first down.
Right there. Number 10, Tucker Elliott, stayed calm in the pocket. He sat back, made a great decision, made a great throw on the money, on a string to number 7, Jace Gibson, running a post across the field.
You got a minute 6. He's going to spike it there. Now minute 2, and the second ran off after we spiked it, but hopefully it will not matter.
Now here's what you like for the Hawk offense. You're closer to the end zone. Obviously, common sense tells you that's a good thing. What you like if you're cheering for the Cardinals is that it is more condensed. The receivers don't have as much running room. You don't get to throw that ball deep to number 14. You have to really rely on some precise route running, which the Hawks do have.
The play clock, the game clock is running. It literally ran off 10 seconds when they broke the huddle after he spiked the ball. It should be a minute 3. It should be a minute 3. I've never in my life seen that. And I don't know, I didn't see, did the ref blow it to run? But it was running. We'll see what they put back on. It should be a minute 3 seconds on it. That's what it was when he clocked it. Somebody said a minute 2, so it may be a minute 2. But that's 9 seconds that went off. I don't think our head official knows what it is. There we go. Minute 2, second down and 10. You don't want the ref to decide the game at this point in time. These kids, both teams have played their hearts out.
Absolutely. It would be a disservice to both teams to let the referees decide this one.
McClendon's 1-on-1. So is Hall.
Hall 1-on-1. That's a matchup you got to like. That's the matchup they take.
And he just, we got a flag. It's going to be a hold, I'm afraid. We'll see. Holding against Myrtle.
That's a costly penalty.
Very.
But, hey, again, they're close to the end zone. It is condensed. That gives them more room to air the ball out. It's not great to take a penalty right here and get longer yardage to the first down, but that does open you up for your receivers to have a little bit more room to make a good catch.
He called that really quick. Second and about 20. We'll see. McClendon, I would love to him have a shot at it. There he is. He's open. Did he catch it? He did catch it. Drew did. You got to hurry up. You got to hurry up. Clock is running. It's third down. You got to hurry up. 45 seconds. Take your time. You can't clock it here. You got time. It's third and about 7.
They do clock it, actually. Ooh. No, they faked.
He clocked it. False start.
They were trying to fake the clock. They were trying to fake the spike right there. Gibson took the snap, acted like he threw it down, and then took off running. Unfortunately for the Hawks, it was a false start. That would have worked. The Hawks were expecting him to clock it when he went under center.
You got to go. The clock's running. 29, 28. It's third and 12, down to 25. You got to snap the ball. He snaps it. He's looking. He's looking. He throws. It's incomplete. Fourth down.
14 seconds to go. The clock is stopped. It's fourth down. Nathan, this is the game.
No doubt. 4th and 10. Just nobody open there. We better be glad that one wasn't in play. It would have been picked because they had broke in front there. This is for the ball game. 4th down. Elliott gets the play.
A lot of pressure on both sides. The Hawk offense has got to play their football. Elliott has got to make calm, good decision-making throws right here.
Elliott looking to pass.
Under pressure.
It is incomplete. Should have been interference. No call, and that'll be the ball game. Belmont wins it 30-28, and believe it or not, they ran off about 5 more seconds on the clock after they made the stop.
Well, Nathan, it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but you need to learn to run the clock. So Belmont's going to win. And at 4 seconds to go in the game, they're going to down it, and that will be the ball game. You got to take your hat off for Myrtle. What a hard-fought game.
You got to tip your hat to both teams. This is probably one of the best football games best high school football games I've had the privilege of watching. Both teams really stout, really physical, opened up the passing game, balanced, good back and forth game, exactly what we expected it to be. It's been a privilege to watch and call this game with you, Nathan.
That'll be it. 30-28, the final. Hawks will fall. They'll go to 2-1. Belmont goes to 3-0. Next week, the Hawks will be on the road at Vardaman. I wouldn't get out. and they will play the Vardaman Rams at Vardaman. But I will say this, the last 2 years, these young men from Myrtle have kind of got manhandled by Belmont. That wasn't the case tonight.
No, sir. That was a hard-fought game. Both teams played really stout football. Myrtle showed up and showed the improvement that they have made the past couple years, really solidifying themselves as a solid football program.
And Coach Jackson, great coach for Belmont, and they have a great team. They'll have a good year, and this Myrtle team's going to have a great year as well. And once again, what a ball game. Thank you for joining us. We had a lot of viewers on here tonight, and we appreciate you. And next week, we will be at Vardaman, and it'll be in sweet potato country as the Hawks will try to get back on the win column tomorrow, next week, next Friday night, as they'll go to Vardaman. But what a great game, and once again, thank you for joining us, and we appreciate you joining us tonight on Myrtle Sports Broadcast. Tune in with us again next Friday night. Bryson Dees, Nathan Hodem, and Alex Hodem. I want to wish you a good night, and thank you again for joining us on Myrtle Sports.